Social Birdie is the Ozarks' newest and best social hangout. 5 golf simulators, 4 pickleball courts, a PGA-inspired putting course, plus the best food and drink venue in Branson. Enjoy the all-weather turf patio with TVs, bocce ball, cornhole, and the best view of the Ozarks. And don't miss the Social Birdie's fully stocked pro shop with all the big-name brands. The Social Birdie, the best place to sit and watch a game and be social. 1250 Branson Hills Parkway, Branson, Missouri.
Something special from Cupid's. Enjoy. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through her mind, her visions of candy canes and more fun to find. The stockings were hung in the chimney just right, full of goodies and gadgets and toys of delight. Merry Christmas from Cupid's to every groom and groom. Happy holidays and nights. Enjoy.
Game day is here. Don't let your HVAC system fumble. Call Kinty Jones Heating and Cooling. Their team offers fast, reliable service for both residential and commercial 24/7. From $39 inspections to a Kinty Club membership, Kinty Jones has you covered as Northwest Arkansas's trusted HVAC experts. See for yourself why Kinty Jones Heating and Cooling is rated 4.9 stars by hundreds of happy customers. Visit KintyJones.com to schedule your service. Kinty Jones Heating and Cooling. Excellence in the air.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. It is going to be another blustery cold day with northwesterly winds gusting 20 to even 30 miles an hour at times. So even though we have plenty of sunshine and those crystal clear skies, it stays on the cold side. By lunchtime, we'll only be in the low 40s, but feeling like we're in the 30s. We top out in the 40s today, but it stays chilly. We're going to have that wind switching and coming back out of the south, and temperatures warm up for your Thursday. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
I was just here. Man.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. So were you. How about that?
We went way into the night last night on Hog Reaction, didn't we?
What a fun time. I loved it. I loved every second of it. One of the highlights of my career. I'm not going to lie to you. Hi, welcome to our Advantage Platinum Plus members who are already dialed in for, well, I don't know why you're dialed in.
Because you got nothing else to do, or it's court appointed. That's pretty much what it's. That's what we're down to. The mentally ill and the otherwise incarcerated.
Yeah.
That's us. That's the MBI.
We had a mic on early, but apparently it was just noises.
It was probably mine on my computer.
That's okay. DQ's here, everybody.
Thank you for not swearing, DQ.
I am
Thank
sorry.
That's a good thing. I right before we went live, DQ went on this tirade and was throwing a bunch of stuff in here. So I'm glad we didn't get that. Would have been one of those Bill O'Reilly moments.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it live or whatever, that kind of thing.
Somebody would have been filling out paperwork, I'm sure.
On the internet, you just take the video down. Who cares?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
People curse on the internet all the time.
Yeah, video's been taken down too. So, yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
A couple of things have happened here.
Yep.
Number one, there was some issue with Facebook on the video, and the people on Facebook are never nice to us anyway. So F them. They're not getting the show anymore.
Oh, okay.
So that's number one.
All right.
What we're gonna do. And number two, of course, you can get in here at 866-285-4005. I'm not giving the people named Gary or Terry and Glenn the satisfaction anymore of crapping on our program on Facebook.
Okay.
So to hell with them. Go find something else to do.
That may be their only vice in life.
What,
And
crapping
maybe-
on our show?
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
if that's what they want to do, hey, you know what? You go right ahead.
All right. Zach is being joined there by, America's coach.
That's right.
A coach for
Fighting
truth,
for you.
justice, liberty, and the
That guy
American
right
way.
there.
Marcus Nathaniel Freeman.
That is correct.
I don't know what
Yep.
his middle name is, but Nathaniel works.
Nathaniel works for me.
No.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
otherwise, I'm literally across the street, but you know, I got something going on like at 6:00, so this is a little bit easier.
You got something cooking there. You don't want
I
to
do.
fight this dreadful traffic we have.
No,
up
I
there.
do not. I did not want to fight the traffic on the way
Right.
over.
No. So that's what we got going on here, and we'll talk about all your hopes and dreams and aspirations after last night's a pleasure of an Arkansas win there at Madison Square Garden. We'll get to all that stuff. We'll talk about Bill Belichick and North Carolina possibly moving to third base here. We'll see how it goes through the
Yeah,
afternoon.
when the word finalizing is being used. Yeah, you're into heavy petting. I mean, there's no question. There's
That's great.
there's
The
going to
clothes
be
are starting to come off. Let's
yes,
be honest
they
about
are.
it.
Yep. There's a smudge mark on the window, and the clothes are coming off. So
It's not quite Titanic in the car
Right.
with the hand on the glass, but we're getting
Right.
there. We're
Yeah.
fogging up the windows, North Carolina
Yeah.
and Belichick.
look
are.
out, Chapel Hill. Here comes Steve Belichick.
Oh, man. Out
Yeah.
there on the loose.
Ugh.
Franklin Street will never be the same.
An untethered Steve Belichick. Look out.
That mullet.
He doesn't have the mullet anymore. He's in the
Oh.
NFL as an actual coach on somebody else's staff, so they told him to cut his hair.
Well, he's got to bring it back. I mean, it
Well,
would
yeah.
play very well in North Carolina, the mullet. I mean, come on. That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
that'd be great. That would be great. So he's got to bring that back. And if he can make it like curly in the back instead of straight down, that'd
Okay.
be even better, I think,
You want
for the
business
people.
in the front, party in the back.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
think that'd go very well for him. Very collegiate
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he has to grow the mustache. DQ, is that still the rage? The mustache?
People do like the solo mustache.
Yeah,
Why?
they do. Yeah.
What is wrong with
They
the
look like-
females that they think this is somehow attractive?
I don't know.
Okay.
It
I
makes,
don't share the sentiment.
Okay.
it makes me think there are a lot more firefighters out there than there actually are.
See,
Because they look like firefighters.
I think everyone in the world is attracted to firefighters, and they have mustaches.
There's a poll question right there.
So
Yeah. Now, DQ, is that
There's-
part of the uniform, the mustache?
I feel like it is.
Okay. I know we've got some firefighters that listen. So, gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind just weighing in on this, letting us know if the is it a faux stash? What are we?
No,
what are we
that's
calling
a
this?
full on.
Okay.
The ones I've seen are like the full on Tom Selleck, man. It's all.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's a whole
pretty solid.
caterpillar up there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The upper
Yeah,
lip.
I'm not a big. not a big mustache guy. Never have been.
Well, I tried to grow one and it looked really stupid, so I can't do it. It got instead of like being like, thick and full all the way across, it kind of tapered off on the sides and it looked like skinny, kind of like you were either a bad magician or a pedo. So I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it anymore.
That's a wide berth between.
Well, I mean,
magician-
if you got a skinny mustache, I mean, those are the two, and you're a white guy. I mean, those are the two
Clark
extremes.
Gable had a skinny mustache.
I'm no Clark Gable, pal.
No,
I don't
you're
know if
not.
you
You're
noticed.
right. Yeah,
I don't know.
That's fair. No, that's fair. Didn't think about that.
Oh man. Let's see here. Anyway, the texts are flying in here. A lot of stuff to talk about. Tyler and Quitman found the clip last night while watching one of my holiday favorites, Scrooged, the Bill Murray. What do you call it? Christmas Carol version. Richard Donner directed him, and he found the line from our open. I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air. It is it's Robert Mitchum playing the guy that runs the network that Frank Cross is the president of. He's ahead of anyway. Doesn't matter. Frank Cross is Bill Murray's character in Scrooge, which you've never seen.
I have never seen Scrooged.
Oh, it's a good one.
That's
one.
what I've been told. I should probably watch it.
It's
But
a good one.
I struggle with Bill Murray movies where he's like the main character carrying the vehicle.
You don't like Ghostbusters?
Some of them. Well, he doesn't carry it. It's an ensemble.
Yeah, but it's mostly his movie, though. I mean, It's him and Dana Barrett, and then it's him and Walter Peck. I mean, it's Dan
Aykroyd. The same thing with Stripes. I love Stripes, but it's not. He's not the guy. No. It's him and Harold Ramis. He's fine.
Remember in
he's
Ghostbusters,
fine.
That was my parents' house. I was born there.
Now,
18%. You didn't even bargain with the guy.
Now, was he terrific in Lost in Translation? Absolutely. He was great.
No. Yeah, I found out yesterday that now Ivan Reitman directed and he didn't write, but he had a lot of input on Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2. His son Jason wrote and directed one of our favorites here, Up in the Air, with George Clooney and Anna Kendrick. I was listening to him talk yesterday, and that's one of our favorites, Up in the Air. I love that movie.
I have an update on a situation that we brought you yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
So
official when you do that.
Yeah, isn't it? Cementhead yesterday was parading around New York City, got accosted by a bum and all of that sort of stuff, and ate 28 hot, dirty water hot dogs.
And then what happened?
I can tell you officially.
Yeah.
He spent most of the night and most of the morning struggling to get that out. It came back Montezuma style.
Yeah. I heard another story about him.
Oh, yeah. Really? I'm all ears.
Well, I heard he got asked to leave the premises at MSG last night. Is that true?
That's another thing that I heard.
Are we not supposed to talk about that?
I don't know.
I don't know any details. But,
I'm tracking that one down.
So you're telling me if you have 28 dirty water dogs and a bunch of alcohol, that's not going to sit well?
It is surprisingly.
What a lesson! Well. What a lesson for the kids out there. We're really, and we're doing it for the kids. I mean, let's be honest.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah. So that's
now the lawyer lady. That's Jackie. She's texting. They should have kicked him out.
Oh, he got a warning. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if he made his flight.
I'm betting the height. I'm betting his warning occurred somewhere around the point Michigan was trailing by 18 in the second half. That's just a guess. That's just a educated guess, let's just say, all right?
On the way to down 18.
That's right. They were in that middle of that big run early in the second half, and that's probably when things got a little chippy in the stand.
Probably.
866-285-4005. Text us, call us. Feels like a weight has been lifted off our shoulders after last night, doesn't it?
It really, really, really does.
Like the sun is shining, the darkness is gone, and a real coach can captivate our attention for the next 4 months instead of this imbecile that they have running football. Details coming up. Ruscin and Zach.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot.
It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill.
So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive in Queen, Arkansas.
Swark Liquor. We promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ES.
Bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
Wednesday, December the 18th, join us, Ruscin and Zach, live at Maverick Male Medical in Fayetteville from 2 to 6. Stop by and meet Dr. Gentry and receive a complimentary B12 shot just for being a listener. Feeling sluggish, stressed, or not quite yourself? It could be your testosterone. As men age, testosterone levels drop, lending to low energy, weight gain, and more. Don't let it hold you back. Stop by Maverick Male Medical in Fayetteville this Wednesday, December the 18th, for expert testosterone and weight loss therapy. Maverick Male Medical. Look better, live better, love better.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
World-class trout fishing is the star of the show at Gaston's White River Resort, where a few days away from all the worries and stress will make all right in your world. Gaston's has friendly, experienced guides to help you land your limit. Enjoy your stay at Gaston's in one of their private cottages or reserve a lodge for up to 20 people. Call now and let Gaston's help you plan your next getaway on the White River. 870-431-5202. That's 870-431-5202. Or learn more at Gastons.com. Gaston's, a first-class time every time. How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
This is Leisha Fogarty with Guild Mortgage. When you look for a home loan, you want a company that is local, experienced, honest, hardworking, and has the loan programs that fit your needs. That's what you will find here at Guild Mortgage. For a lender that is with you from origination through servicing, check us out online at guildmortgage.com or call us at 479-275-0378. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity. Company NMLS number 3274, individual NMLS number 2032905. All loans subject to underwriter approval. Terms and conditions may apply. Subject to change without notice.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
And didn't have a place to sit. Get the good chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated. In the good chair, the Arkansas men's basketball team overcame a double-digit first-half deficit to knock off number 14 Michigan last night at the Garden. Boogie Fland had 20. Arkansas moves to 8-2. They'll play UCA Saturday in Little Rock. Tykees Crawford, the latest Arkansas football player to enter the transfer portal. The number now is 25. He made his intentions known last night on social media. DQ?
Your poll question.
You sure he's still in there, or did he leave like the other people did?
Well, actually, I'm checking that now.
Okay.
I'll get back to you.
Hit the refresh button.
Yeah.
This portal is out of control.
Do you say bless you when your pet sneezes?
Yes.
55% of people said no.
Really?
I hope some of that is accounting for not having a pet.
We have a lot of criminals that listen to this show, DQ, so not, got to remember that. Remember that.
We talked about this the other day. Would you lie on the stand for someone you cared about?
I probably would.
57% of people said yes. 42%
That's it?
of people said no.
I feel it's my duty, as corrupt as the criminal justice system is, which Jackie Mock can help you navigate for a low flat fee, by the way. I feel like it's my duty to help out my friends rather than tell the truth, the whole truth, and all that stuff.
Great. Here's what I need. Is I'm going to send you some stuff, and I just need you to read it to a lawyer, line by line, if you don't mind.
You got it, pal.
Thanks.
You got it. I'm with you till everyone's gone now, because you came in here in the middle of the night, bail my ass out. So I'm with you till it's all gone. You could go from the back of the limo to the front. I don't care. You're my man. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
and I like you a lot.
We just had a moment.
DQ, I like you a lot too. You're.
I wouldn't lie on the stand.
I'm very okay. Well, never mind.
Not specifically for y'all or anything.
DQ, we are the only. It is us against everybody.
If the person who you're lying for on the stand accepts the fact that you're lying for them and perjuring yourself, then they don't really care about you.
It's Ruscin and Zach versus all y'all. Yeah. That's the way it is. We need
including
shirts.
DQ.
We need shirts.
She's working against us
now.
No,
I'm just not.
No, you really are.
Perjure myself.
I'm very excited about the Christmas gift I got you both, because I know you roundly vetoed the satin crew jackets.
Yes.
But I did get something customized, and it's not a jacket, so I'm looking forward to this.
Now, DQ, let's put the polls on hold for a second. Your wife texted me for a second yesterday.
Me?
She said, and I'm quoting here, he's very excited about the gift that he got you guys. Then she said, it's probably better than what he got me. Now, I built you up, and I said, no. I've already seen the gift that he's getting you. Trust me, you're good.
Yeah.
Don't make a liar out of me.
Yeah.
I had to cover for you.
They are it's actually I shouldn't say this, but they're washing and waxing it at the dealership right now. So
all right,
that's not true. That's not true. I'm sorry, it's not true. Not true. It was
somebody's
on the
getting a Lexus.
It's now moved into my car where I have to wrap it because she can't wrap it.
You didn't give her the box with the boxes I gave you to wrap, right?
No. It's in
okay.
no.
Because that would have been weird.
A little secret here. My stuff is in the back seat. I put your stuff in the trunk.
Got it.
And now it's in the house, and it'll be ready in 1 to 2 business days, sir.
As long as I have it by the 24th, I'm good.
Well, that's what I said. There's not really a rush on this,
really
but
a
okay.
Rush,
yeah.
I wrapped some presents last night.
God, I hate wrapping presents.
I'm not good at the corners. It's the only. That's the part I struggle most with. I get by, but it's not as neat as I know it should be.
I was also told what you call a challenging present to wrap is you got to do better than that.
Oh no!
This is no match.
I did explain this to her that I am a functional illiterate when it comes to wrapping gifts. Then I get frustrated, and then we're just in cover it mode. And I didn't want to do that this year because there are some of those things. Take a peek in there. Some of those are pretty nice. There's some stuff, some electronics in there and some expensive footwear in there. But I suck at it.
Spoiler.
Really, 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 really bad. She's in school.
Well, she might be illegally listening on Twitch. You never know.
No. She's in chemistry right now until 3. I know exactly where she is because that's where her lowest grade is.
Oh, well, very good.
All right, sorry, DQ, go ahead.
Okay, there's only one more, and this was just because I was curious. How long have you owned the phone that you have right now? Less than 6 months, 6 months to 2 years, 2 to 4 years, or more than 5 years?
I'm in the
and
6
I will
months
say,
to 2 years.
More people have owned their phone for 5 or more years than less than 6 months.
Better question.
They're expensive.
Better question. How many cameras does your phone have? because I know someone who's got one.
Really?
One. Yeah, one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, that's not bad.
49% of people said 6 months to 2 years. 31% said 2 to 4 years. 11% said 5 or more years, and 8% said they've had their phone for less than 6 months.
Go.
Those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right, this is a great question that's coming here, DQ. Let me paint a hypothetical for you. Mia murders somebody. And we have no, it's all circumstantial. You are on the stand. What do you do?
You know she did it.
Yeah, what do you do?
Get her a good lawyer. Jackie Mock, mayhaps.
She ever
I don't know if she
represented
does
a cat
murder
before?
cases.
I think Mia would lie for you, and you wouldn't lie for Mia. Wow.
I'm not going to perjure
would lie
myself
for
on the stand. It's a felony.
Not if you don't get caught.
Only in the United States.
Right. Yeah, you got to before you perjure yourself, you have to look up extradition laws.
It's true.
I try not to hang around criminals as well.
Go to the law library.
You work
all those
with
books.
a few.
They got all
Yeah.
those books in there. Cases.
I can't. They won't let you in. You have to swipe in.
What is it? Thompson versus the United States. United States 2, Thompson nothing. Is that what's the line in Blazing Saddles? Anyway. Yeah.
Land. Snatch.
That's right. Yes. Tim in Fayetteville has summed it up. I won't lie to you, but I'll lie for you. There he does. Look at that.
Here's something really unnerving. A text of the 417. FYI, the third camera is accessible by the manufacturer at all times.
All right.
Who cares?
Did our Facebook tell us this, or can we verify the source of the information on this? This feels like something you read and you just assumed it was true because it was snuck in between like 2 or 3 actual news stories on your feed.
You want us to deal in facts, yes?
Well, I mean, I'd prefer it. But
it's preferable, but
I'm just saying. It is.
Yeah, this
Just assume every camera that that you have, like webcam, phone, whatever. Assume someone can access it.
They're not going to like what I'm doing to the third camera right now on the table, though.
I think I would be flattered if somebody felt that my life was interesting enough to hack my phone.
Right. What is this
promise you it isn't.
obsession? What is this obsession with the notion that we're always being surveilled? If it's not the third phone, it's the vaccine. It's all this stuff. Like, why are we so arrogant that we think that they're following us at all hours of the day and night? Why are we wired this way?
It's a great question.
We're not that interesting.
No, we're not.
It's the same arrogance that makes us think we were someone famous in a past life. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
DQ, here's a question. Texter the 479 says DQ doesn't associate with criminals, but her mother runs an illegal chicken ring.
It's not true.
Make it make sense.
Illegal, huh?
Well,
she loves and cares for those chickens very much.
Right up to the cooking point.
No, she's never cooked the chickens.
Point.
She doesn't eat the chickens.
Then what's the point of having a chicken?
The eggs.
Well, then technically you're eating the chicken.
No, you're eating eggs.
No, hens can lay eggs without a rooster.
Are they only hens?
Well, no, there are roosters, but I'm just saying.
So which one do we eat?
What do you mean?
Which one is being bred to fight? Right. That's what we want to know, too.
She does have some mean roosters.
Yeah, there we go.
I hate roosters.
She's running a chicken fighting ring?
Madison County, man.
Yeah, Madco. Which is the one, like when
Friday night fights.
When I get my McNuggets, which is that, a hen or a rooster?
Oh, that's not chicken, sir. I'm sorry.
let me rephrase. When I get my chicken tenders, am I eating a hen or a rooster?
Probably a hen.
I can't imagine that your dad doesn't look at those things and think KFC.
If only 3 blocks from here there was a building that had all the answers to these questions.
I don't
if
know.
Only.
We don't
if
have
only.
chicken houses.
Okay.
Tell you what,
Well,
you two talk it over.
coop.
I'll go over there and get some answers, and I'll report back to you in a few hours.
Run down the street and get us a couple answers and go up to the front desk and ask.
I said, I'd like to speak to a manager, please. I have some questions.
I want to know what I'm eating.
Where does my food come from? All right. 27 minutes after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach, 866-285-4005. Here's a good one. The government doesn't need to watch us. The birds do.
That's right. That's true. Somebody sent us a link today about how the Chinese government has bird drones.
Yeah, that looked pretty weird.
Didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it looked weird. Looked legitimate. In other words, legitimately like a machine. Not legit. Well, I mean, it looked like a bird, but it looked like a machine. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
Boy, we got a lot of kooks listening with the government conspiracy.
No kidding.
Yeah, really. We have tapped into them. Wow.
Where else they gonna go? I mean,
yeah, it's fair.
We need to start streaming this show on Rumble. That'd be what we need to be doing now. Can we hit that line on Rumble? Can we do that? DQ, can you talk to somebody about that?
I can talk to someone.
Okay, good.
Really? Okay.
We can
This is
play
good to know.
fast and loose with the rules.
Hell yeah! Now we're having fun. Now it's a party.
See, now this is what's coming in right now. Text out of the 479. I learned how to lie on the stand without committing perjury at the bi-weekly chicken fights that DQ's parents put on.
Oh, well, there you go. They ever been raided at these illegal fights?
No.
They always come between 4 and 5 a.m. when you're at your most sleepy.
I'm kidding. Of course, there's no illegal chicken fighting. Although I think they're like lessening the penalties on that. So,
oh, really? Okay.
In our state, they,
right.
Because it's a thriving industry that's been, squashed for so long. It's time to let them cook again.
Are we talking about the chickens that the DQ's mom has? DQ,
Yeah,
your mom
something
has
like
those,
that, yeah.
Your mom has those fluffy chickens, right?
Yeah. So she has silkies and then some other specialized chicken. She loves silkies, and they're a beautiful bird.
So after the one who loses the chicken fight is the one you have for dinner, right?
No.
You beat
We
the
don't
winner?
kill the chickens.
It's a no-kill farm.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
The chickens only die from mysterious and natural causes.
Foxes?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, you just go in there's a dead chicken. There's nothing you can do about it.
Fox in the chicken coop. Wolves? You got wolves out there?
No.
Oh, okay.
There are no wolves.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Snakes are a big deal.
Oh, snakes, yeah.
One time we used to have ducks too, and my dad said he heard something like the worst noise ever, and it was a duck getting killed by a snake. And the snake was wrapping itself around the duck, getting ready to eat it. And then my dad shot the snake while it was still on the duck. It was
Did
the
he
saddest...
shoot the duck too?
Nature.
Well, the duck was already dead, unfortunately.
Oh.
It
Nature.
was so
The duck?
sad. No.
Oh.
That sounds like an episode of Yellowstone right
Really?
there. You know what I mean? That's what it is. What do you
Text
do?
up 479 warning. Do you want an unmarked van out front? Because this is how you get an unmarked van out front.
Oh, we've invited all of the well, I mean, you want to call them kooks. I prefer to call them the people who know what's really going on out there. We've invited them all into this tent many times. So yeah, we're used to the unmarked vans and whatnot, all that going on.
DQ, are ducks drones or are they birds?
Ducks are birds.
Okay.
I
Silence
love
of the Ducks.
Silence of the Ducks. That's a sequel. Oh, mercy.
Snakes? I don't know no snakes. Your dad heard a weird noise, but later that night you had duck à l'orange.
Tasty.
Yes, it is.
With a hint of venom.
Abner's text in, some days you wake up to a missing chicken and a very satisfied-looking neighbor picking his teeth.
Yeah. I enjoyed this fricassee, boys. Speaking of unearned arrogance.
Yeah.
Cement Head thinks he should go behind enemy lines to every game. My man, you were almost run from the building. What do you mean?
Yeah, really. This isn't... You didn't have a good weekend.
Yes. I mean, come on. Like, you almost got... We know what you did, all right?
Yeah, we heard what you did.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
he's feeling it. He's probably gotten off the toilet now, so he's probably feeling pretty good about himself.
For now, until the next time he visits the toilet, then he won't feel so great.
DQ, Corey B wants to know, did your dad take the duck with the snake wrapped around it to a taxidermist?
No.
Oh, put that on
that'd be
I want
really
that on the wall in
interesting-
here. That'd be great. We need something. We need a moose head or something.
Deer?
Yeah, deer. We need something we've never killed, but I don't know. Never mind. Hey, listen, last night Arkansas beats Michigan, and it's the biggest Razorback basketball win. Let me check my notes here. Oh, since last year. Oh, man, the way they were carrying on the internet, you'd think it's been a 2 decades of a drought since they beat a team like Michigan. They beat Duke last year. For God's
number
sake.
14 team in the country. It's the biggest win of the John Calipari tenure.
Yes, in his 10 games, this is the biggest win. You're right.
All of these statements
can't argue
are
with
true.
that. No, I mean, you're right. You're right. You
all
got me
the
there.
statements are true.
Yeah, I just, as I get older and do this more often, I have less and less use for people commenting on games before, during, and after on the internet. So it was just hilarious to me because people people behaved as if this program has been thirsting for a basketball win for 25 years, and you beat Duke last year. You beat Kansas the year before that.
What's the last big road win or neutral site win? I mean, it would have been when they went to the
when they beat Kansas.
Yeah, when they beat Kansas.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Wow, what man, boy, you have suffered many hardships, Razorback basketball fans. Wow, it's been 2 years.
Hey, last year, to quote Zamir Nainanajah, was a suck. So, hey, let loose, man. It's a Tuesday night, let loose. That's fine. Last year was a suck.
Yeah, but man, knocking down all of these high water marks, greatest win in a year. Yep.
You know what I noticed, and this is just this. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I was listening to Calipari's post game last night. I've listened to the ones that when they went down to Baylor and all that kind of stuff. Do you remember how miserable Musselman looked after every game when he went into that post game? Cal is very even with this stuff. It's not too high, it's not too low. It's always kind of the same message. Hey, we're a work in progress. If Musselman lost to Baylor the way they did, man, he would have been in there. His hair's standing straight up because he's just rubbing his head. He's all flushed. He's mad. And it's a totally different dynamic now with him.
Well, you've got one guy who's got Hall of Fame talent, and you've got another guy who never will have it and is in this constant chase for something he cannot attain. In Musselman, like he'll never be one of the elite coaches.
Just the
Cal
demeanor.
is.
There was no panic in when they lost to Baylor. I mean, when they lost to Illinois, it was, hey, we got to do X, Y, and Z. We got to get better. It's been the same message literally the whole time. With Musselman, you'd be on this roller coaster where they'd win a game and you'd think they were on their way to the Final Four, and then he'd lose a game and you would have thought the sky was falling. Guys like Trevor Brazil, I don't know how they put up with that. Because one day you can do no wrong. The next day you can't do anything right.
Well, Trevin Brazil did not obviously thrive in that type of environment. In this environment, it is much better for one's headspace. And I think he won everybody back last night when he missed the 2 free throws and then got the block at the other end. Mm-hmm. When he did when he did that, I think that if there was anybody that was still, I don't know, we still got this guy, and I don't know how I like him or whatever, I think he won everybody over, and now you've got fans that would take a bullet for that guy. If anybody came with any Trevin Brazil slander, 1,000 Razorback fans would make that person delete their account with comments. He won them all back in that moment. When he missed the 2 free throws, but then went down and didn't hang his head in sorrow and get the poo-poo lip, he went down and blocked the shot at the other end. Like, okay, I didn't help out here. Let me go help out on the other end because I can control that.
It's pretty good.
That matters a lot to people, to the hardworking people of the state of Arkansas. Blue-collar, hardworking people. Now, please give us all your money so we can continue to have moments like this. Please give. Please give. Our operators are standing by. Let's take your credit card. 866-285-4005. We'll be back here in a moment. ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app. Don't go anywhere.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Are you going to start the new year dealing with the same old joint pain, losing sleep, not able to take walks or do what you love because of your knees or hips? Don't do it. Take action now to get the pain relief you deserve for 2025. Call QC Kinetics now. Say goodbye to shoulder and back pain. QC Kinetics local medical professionals are waiting for you. Their advanced protocols in regenerative medicine have helped tens of thousands of people. QC Kinetics uses the healing properties of your own body to attack the root cause of your pain, revitalizing your joints so you can move again. This is the future of medicine. If you've been told surgery is your best or maybe only option, you deserve a second opinion. Find out if all natural regenerative medicine is right for you. Call QC Kinetics. The consultation is free and you can use HSA and FSA dollars. Hey, get started now. Call QC Kinetics 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. That's QC Kinetics 479-999-1234.
Hi, I'm Truett Tollett with WT Equipment in Springfield. As the year ends, we're motivated to move inventory and meet all your equipment needs. Take advantage of year-end pricing on New Holland, Bobcat, Hustler, Steel, and more across our 8 locations in Arkansas and Louisiana. Stop by for a cup of coffee or visit us online at WTEquip.com. Thank you for your business, and we wish you a Merry Christmas, a safe New Year, and a prosperous 2025.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your hair game in overtime? Then head to Fantasy Sports Cuts, the ultimate hair joint for men. We don't just cut hair, we draft the perfect style for your dome. Our scissor-wielding all-stars will turn your mop into a championship look. Want the Hail Mary mohawk or the slam dunk fade? We've got you covered. So hustle down to Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every day is game day for your hair. Walk-ins are welcome or book online at fantasysportscuts.com or give us a call. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Gift cards, everyone's got them, but how do you know which one to give? Try the All-American Steakhouse. The odds are in your favor. Who doesn't need a dinner out from time to time? Or a well-aged steak cooked to your liking? Or a place for the family to gather and relax? Check out the allamericansteakhouse.com or their Facebook page for specials throughout the month of December. Get your gift cards at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater and drop off a Toys for Tots donation. They're always finding ways to support the local community at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
Take a moment and think of one thing you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, this is Mike with the Good Feet Store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks are fed up with living with pain that's keeping them from doing what they love, and they look to us at the Good Feet Store for a solution. And that's why we're here, to help get you back out there. Good Feet arch supports, which you can only get at the Good Feet Store, are designed to alleviate and even eliminate foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, they provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, just a better life. We'd like to help you turn your pain into possibilities. With a free fitting at the Good Feet Store, you'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist, and you'll get to walk around and see how Good Feet arch supports feel. Then you can decide if they're right for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville, and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. For over 30 years, the Good Feet Store has been helping people get back to doing the things they love without their feet getting in the way.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. It is going to be another blustery cold day. Those northwesterly winds gusting 20 to even 30 miles an hour at times. So even though we have plenty of sunshine and those crystal clear skies, it stays on the cold side. By lunchtime, we'll only be in the low 40s, but feeling like we're in the 30s. We top out in the 40s today, but it stays chilly. We're going to have that wind switching and coming back out of the south, and temperatures warm up for your Thursday. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ben DeBona.
Hey, did they give you a key over there?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you, man.
Yeah. I'm
I don't have a key to anything. I have a key to the
Believe it or not,
mailbox.
they keep asking me to do stuff, and
DQ, I have a key to the mailbox, and I
You,
use
DQ?
it. No.
I don't have a key to the mailbox. I don't
You
know
have-
why our apartment only came with one.
No, now do you have a
that's
key
about
to the
right,
work mailbox?
We
No.
have a work mailbox?
No, you have to
Yeah.
you have to jam your hand in there and hope for the best. There's no way to open that thing.
Yeah, I that's what I do. Is I just put my hand in there and see what I can get out.
I get mail twice a year. I get my AAA passes sent here, so I reach in there and just fish them out.
Okay.
That's what I do. Yeah. Well, I mean, when packages and stuff come here, but they don't put those in the mailbox. They just put them on the floor. In a safe, secure location on the floor. That's what they do. That's better than the front porch, I guess.
Yeah, where the porch pirates can take it from you.
I
You don't want that.
saw a clip today on the news of the guy was dropping off the package. He was standing there, and the porch pirate came up and took it while the guy was standing there.
That's pretty solid. I mean,
That's a plan right there.
Yeah, that's gutsy. I like it.
How many of you are stealing your Christmas? 866-285-4005. We'd love to hear. What's the coolest thing you've stolen off of somebody's porch? But we'll keep names out of it. We'll keep you.
But
We'll protect the guilty.
Yeah, but when you call, please provide your address and your phone number.
That's right. Yes.
Names are not necessary.
That's right. And what carrier was on the label. So you can track all this stuff down.
And
It's
describe
a sting
the packaging.
operation.
Yeah, just describe the package in detail.
That's right. And don't say all packages look alike, please. Don't do that.
As all duffels do look alike.
That's right.
DQ, that's Good Morning Vietnam.
Yes, it is.
Dan the Man Levitan talking on
Dan the Man Levitan. Preston just made a delivery here at the.
what did he bring?
Yes.
Coffee.
Yeah, so I have 4 coffee, like espresso beans. Well, they're grounds now. So 2 for me and then 2 for my white elephant gift. So I'm excited. And
nice.
No, they are beans. And then he brought us cold brew grounds.
So,
for here.
if I understand this correctly, you don't pay for subscriptions or white elephant gifts.
No, so I thought of this.
DQ, you've got a long future in radio.
You are going to be. You're going to make it, kid. I'm
You're
very
going to
proud
run
of
this
you.
place.
You're going to make it.
With as much free stuff as you get, you're going to run this place.
I thought since I'm bringing these coffee grounds, I should probably pay for some part of the gift. So I also got like a glass jar that you can drink iced coffee out of and some extra reusable straws.
So you paid it at a severe discount.
Well, I will be bringing a gift that's technically worth more than the limit, but cost me the limit.
What was the limit? It cost you the
$25.
limit. $25 was the limit.
Zach, we've been doing this a long time. You and I.
I'm proud of her.
She's got upper management
But-
written
Yeah,
all over
she
her.
really
She's on the
does.
fast track now.
Well, Preston was listening and he offered, and I usually don't like to take offers like this.
But it feels
but
so
I
good.
really like Onyx, so
Next time,
I really like their coffee.
You know what's going to happen.
Wait till you're
Derek,
paying in coupons and not tipping. It'll be it'll be awesome. It'll be great.
Yeah, Derek, you know what's going to happen next. DQ's behind enemy lines in Hawaii.
No.
Yeah, that's your next evolution, like a caterpillar shedding its cocoon.
That's
You'll
right.
be traveling to Hawaii.
That's right. Yes. Proud of you, DQ. You've got a future in this business yet. Let me tell you right now.
Yeah, Lance's text in. They're creating a position for you right now in Barling
That's
in
right.
upper management.
That's right. There's a version of that old joke. Someone broke into DQ's car. They stole 25 in cash and 300 in trade. I mean, it's Thank you. It's a delayed reaction, but I'll take it.
Sorry, I'm getting pounded with texts right now about DQ's upper management potential.
On the fast track.
Yep. Yeah, she is.
We'll pay for the classes.
I am paying for the gift. Well, for part of the gift I'm bringing. So I feel like it's fine.
No, nobody's. This is a judgment-free zone.
I feel like you're judging me.
No, we're not.
Zach, you know what we're getting for Christmas?
Yeah.
A card that says a donation has been made in your name
Exactly.
to the Arkansas Edge Collective. Signed, DQ. Oh, thank you. Oh, touches my
man.
heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. course. We kid the people we like. If we didn't make fun of you, DQ, we wouldn't like you. So that'd be a problem. You know what I mean? Not that we're making fun of you. That's why we make fun of Ty. We actually like him.
Right. Yeah. Ty, DQ, we're proud of you. It's taken a little while to get you full radio, but, that's good. That's good. Sometimes, DQ, you just have to wear the crown.
That's right.
Sometimes. Gilligan's right. DQ needs to be running the edge.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Abner now calling her Free Q.
From the people who brought you Hunter Sindacek. It's Free Q. She doesn't like this guy.
No, she doesn't like guys. I don't like it. She doesn't like it.
She's got a future. She's going to leave us and go make real money in this business somewhere in management. Yeah, it's great. You get Mondays and Fridays off. You don't show up till about 10:30. That's pretty good, right?
Preston's text in. Onyx got a small shout out, so he considers it guerrilla marketing.
Yeah, probably gonna get fired now.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't care.
Hey, you know what? We used to call Cement Head Dollar Tree Tommy. You're now Dollar Tree Tommy. Way to go.
Hey.
Yeah.
The circle is complete.
Uh-huh.
Our work is done.
Yep. Lane in Cave City's right. You're on your way to being elected mayor of a town of less than 500.
Thank you.
You got a future in politics.
Just don't call the public stupid so you can keep that job. You know what
I
I mean?
mean? Don't do that. They don't like that.
Thank you. All right. Topical and edgy. Ruscin is. Would you say now you actually buy gifts sometime, Zach? Would you say that DQ is hard to shop for?
Oh my God!
No.
Yes.
No.
I don't think that is true.
No.
DQ, we spent 20 minutes yesterday throwing gift ideas at you, and you didn't like any of them.
Yeah.
Well, now I have my gifts, so.
It's very. You want to talk about hard to shop for when the person you are related to by marriage, for 11 months out of the year, whenever she's like, "Oh, that looks nice," and just hits, "It'll be here Thursday." It's very difficult to find stuff that she doesn't.
Yeah, you've got to think outside the box.
I'm open to suggestion.
How about a weekend in the Catskills?
Catskills?
Yeah, why not?
You know what I was really thinking last night?
I'm afraid to ask.
I should have been in New York City. Should have been there. I could have been there. It would have been great. What a fun trip that would have been, right?
It would have been fun.
Manhattan, dirty water hot dogs. I mean, the whole thing would have been great. But, no, didn't happen.
I hit the wrong button on the stream. You're going to have to let me back in. Sorry. There I am.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's my fault.
It's okay. We're here to help you. It's all good. Anyway, it looked like a party. And,
It did look like a party.
Football, college football around here, it's when you are in Arkansas, it's like college football is the party, and we're looking through the window going, "Oh, that looks fun in there. That looks fun." But with basketball, like you're in the party, and it looks like it's a lot of fun.
It's going to be.
This team is going to be a work in progress. They're going to have games where they look great, and they're going to have games where they struggle. For 3/4 of the game, they struggled, but you had that 33-point swing. Once they got the lead, everything was good. They white-knuckled it there till the end, but
they made the 2 or 3 plays at the end to get it done. But that's what I was thinking of. Now, what was last night? Because in a college basketball season, a great man once said, you have 5 games where you play terrible. You have 5 games where you play way over your skis, and the rest is what you are. So was last night the middle, or was that one of the 5 games where they couldn't play any better? I think it's more of the middle because, like you said, there were large chunks of that game where they did not play very well. They only put 3 baskets in the hoop in the last 10 minutes. They hung on to that thing.
It was an ugly. At times, it was incredibly ugly. But it is what it is.
But at the same time, when they went on that big run, they I think they generated 11 turnovers in 10 minutes or something like that, and turned it into a bunch of points to take the lead and expand that lead.
Look, I think we can understand. Boogie Land is he is the best player on that team, but he's going to have help as the season goes on because, he's not a big guy. And I'm not talking height-wise. I'm talking, build, he's not a big guy. And we all know this, once you get into league play, man, you're going to get bounced around. So he's going to need help. You can't have him, hitting the floor 15 times a game. It just takes a toll on the body. Guys like Jonell Davis have got to start stepping up. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe he's got some sort of injury, but he doesn't look like the guy they thought they were going to get. He's got to come around. I thought Adu played well in spurts. And that's one of those things, like if you can get Adu going and Jonell Davis going and Brazil can give you a little bit off the bench, man, you've got elite level talent, and you can make a run at this thing. You can make it interesting.
No. All right. 866-285-4005 here on Ruscin and Zach on this lovely Wednesday afternoon. Here on ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app. Here is Sauce Fawcett. They'll lose to UCA.
Way to go. All right. Okay.
Way to come in here, Sauce Fawcett, and just take a big old crap in the Kool-Aid. Thank you. Thank you, Sauce Fawcett. You know what? We needed that today.
Thank you, Sauce
We didn't
Fawcett.
know we needed it, but we needed it. Proud of you, Sauce Fawcett. Way to go.
Proud of you for bringing everybody back down to earth.
Was the Sauce Fawcett my idea in the kitchen? Where instead of a pot filler, pot filler has...
Yes, and then he asked to be called Sauce Fawcett, and away we go.
Okay. I couldn't remember what the origin story of that was. All right. Well, Sauce Fawcett, you can bet on those Bears on Saturday, I guess, if you want. I don't know.
That's dicey at
They're
best.
picked dead last in the Atlantic Sun, by the way, preseason, by Blue Ribbon College Basketball.
Not great. Not
do
great
what
at
you want
all.
with that piece of information. All right. We'll continue here momentarily on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. There will be much more coming your way. And by the way, thanks to our Madison Square Garden coverage presented by Mock Legal Solutions in Fort Smith and in Sallisaw and by Futrell Marine. Thank you to them. We'll be right back.
It's Wednesday, December 11th, just 2 weeks until Christmas. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News, live, local, late-breaking update. We've got local and state politics to talk about. Our Valerie Zhang tells us about an economic development plan from Arkansas Governor Sarah Sanders. And our Brett Rains has the latest after the Fort Smith Board of Directors fired longtime city administrator Carl E. Gefkin. Our Jacob Murphy also breaks down a new SNAP proposal. SNAP stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And in sports, the Hardwood Hogs notched their biggest win of the young season, topping Michigan last night at MSG. Tonight we're going to have more on that and which colleges some of the top local high school football players will be taking their game. Get your news now at 4029tv.com or with our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Looking for easy holiday gifts for the grown-ups on your shopping list? You're in luck, and so are they. The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a winner wonderland. Scratch-off tickets make great gifts and start at only $1, and players win more than $1 million every day. Share the gift of winning with everyone on your list. Give scratch-offs. They're easy fun with a chance of easy money. Join the Winter Wonderland. Gift, scratch, and win today. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Derek Wardlow in Rogers or Carrie Earwood in Rogers.
For over 45 years, Tanksley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tanksley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tanksley's for nearly half a century. Tanksley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Okay, we continue here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. I still feel like we're in the middle of a I don't know what you'd call it. 2 generations ago, you'd call it candid camera. Punked. That's only like 15 years ago. But I feel like we're all about to get got here. I still don't believe it's legitimate, but it appears to be legitimate with this Bill Belichick North Carolina situation here.
This is going to be an absolute disaster. If this is the best that the University of North Carolina can do in football, they might as well just do away with the program. This will be you're releasing Mac Brown, who's got a national title and was pretty successful in college, for a guy who's never coached in college and is older than Mac Brown. This makes no sense whatsoever. Zero. They might as well just say to hell with football and let's move on to, let's concentrate on basketball. Let's sink every resource we have into it because this is dumb. On top of being stupid, it's dumb.
So you're saying that Bill Belichick will not have a better record in college than Sam Pittman because the scenario you described, the hopelessness you described, is exactly what people are feeling about Razorback football here.
Okay.
And they don't have Bill Belichick.
I'd like to take the second part last.
Okay.
The Razorback thing, that is more an administrative. I think your biggest problems lie in the administrative part of it. Bill Belichick cannot coach young kids. How is a 70? Well, I mean, he's got a 24-year-old girlfriend.
He can recruit.
How is he honestly going to? How is he going to recruit these athletes? Because let's be honest, what's he there for? 4 years, and then they're handing it off to his son Lenny. I mean, come on. Nobody's buying this. There were a rash of NFL guys that came to college because it was a better lifestyle in the early part of this century. Bill Callahan was one of them. Charlie Weiss was one of them. And they had very little success. There are very few pro guys that are pros through and through, who come to the college level as head coaches to have success. Very, very few. Pete Carroll didn't have great success in the NFL, but he was an NFL guy. He's like the poster child for coming from the NFL, going to college. And that was 20 years ago. It's a totally different world. How pissed off is Belichick going to get when he doesn't have NIL money to go out and sign a player? He was terrible without Tom Brady. Terrible. Unless Tom's got a couple years left, this thing's gonna crater. This will be the worst team in the ACC by the time he leaves.
Well, North Carolina, like Arkansas, has no football to speak of, so all they can do is sell hope. And for a while, you can sell the hell out of this hope to fans. This is all they have. So, and they could go get another run of the mill, go get G.J. Kinney, and nobody knows who that is, and nobody will care. And you'll be in the pile that you're in right now. But at least for a while, you get out of the the laundry pile of college football and get a little attention for yourselves. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I mean, at least they're doing something outside of the box in this new era of college football.
But if the backside of this is you have to let Lenny be the head coach when I quit, no, he couldn't put a roster together when the rules were fair. The rules are unfair, and he's going to a program that has no money. Mac Brown in his outgoing press conference said we had $4 million. He sucked as a GM in the NFL, where there were rules and structure and a draft and all that kind of stuff.
Well,
now
he
you got to
cheated.
go. Well, and now you're going to hand him the reins. This is going to be an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. North Carolina is going to send themselves back. I keep saying this over and over and over again. If you get the right guy in there, that is a place where you can win. This is not the right guy. This is a bad hire.
But they haven't done it in like 80 years. So like I don't see that train of thought that if you get the right person there, because it's never been done. I don't see the track record there. Like Colorado made sense because 30 years ago they were in the national scene. They were relevant and all.
North
But North Carolina's never been anything in my life.
They've had top 25 teams. First go around when Mac Brown was a coach, they were pretty good. Now that was the mid 90s. Then they slumped a little. They were good under Butch Davis until they weren't. And they went and they got Larry Fedora. I think he had 1 or 2 good years, and then the thing just sort of bottomed out. It feels to me like if you're North Carolina, you're just spinning your wheels. This makes no sense on any level whatsoever. If you were going to go get an NFL guy, target a younger guy, a guy that you can grow with. What you're signing up for is essentially as soon as Bill Belichick gets tired and wants to go hang out with his girlfriend, Lenny takes over, and then the thing really bottoms out.
Yeah.
I think this is incredibly stupid. But, hey, it's not my problem. I get to face you next year, so by all means, y'all have fun.
Well, man. Are you going to come in if Belichick beats Marcus Freeman in Notre Dame next year?
I'm moving on to Nate.
We should point out it's not done. The Adam Schefter and these ESPN people are reporting, quote, the ball is in Belichick's court, end quote, whatever that means.
He was bad. He's been terrible with everybody but Brady. I mean, it wasn't him. It was Brady. And Brady alone that dragged that thing to multiple Super Bowls.
Well, the mythology is the reason I think it may. I'm leaning towards thinking it might be real is because the mythology has already begun. You know how when you hire a coach and people are kind of unsure about it, the machine starts the mythology.
Oh, sure.
The
Absolutely.
mythology is on the internet saying that when in the 50s when Bill Belichick's dad was an assistant at North Carolina, his first words were "Duke sucks." So the mythology has begun.
Geez.
The mythology is, which mean we're
that's
close
the other,
to this.
That's the other thing is they're trying to draw all of this together. They're not thinking. They're drunk. I mean, there's no other way that you can see Belichick at 2 a.m. at Maxine's as a 10. This is not a good hire.
I feel like they're in the same spot 4 years from now, no matter who they hire.
Yes,
they're in the bottom.
No, Lenny's on staff.
No.
He just moves right in.
You could hire the next hot shot, and in 4 or 5 years he'll bust out, and you're right back where you were. Belichick, in 4 or 5 years he'll bust out, maybe sooner, and you're right back where. So to me, the risk is low because no matter who you hire, you're going to be in the toilet in 4 years. It's North Carolina football. That's just where you hang out. I mean, that's it.
I don't. They've had a rough decade. They've sort of mirrored what Arkansas has done. I mean, they've had a year or two where you can point to and go, okay, we were good there. But I don't understand this one at all. And I have no dog in that fight. I mean, y'all have a good time if you're a North Carolina fan, but this makes absolutely no sense to me
because all they can do is sell hope. This is hope. This is at least 9 months, maybe longer of hope. That North Carolina understands where they are in the college football landscape, which is they don't matter. So what do? You got to gin up something. You got to bring in the 3-ring circus and get a parade together to generate excitement.
It's a weapon of mass distraction is what it is.
Yes. It's all they have. It's all they have here, but they don't see it that way, even though that's the way it is at Arkansas. They keep bringing in new people, and every 5 years you're right back in the middle or lower or below, and you just keep starting over and over again. I mean, that's just that's the way it is. North Carolina and Arkansas are very similar in my estimation from a football and men's basketball standpoint when you think about it. And so, but the difference is North Carolina knows they don't matter, and they are looking to get into the business of generating hope and excitement. And he does that.
This is purely it's a sideshow. I mean, they cannot expect to win football games with Bill Belichick.
No,
and I swear, if he somehow pops off with it, we're going to have a schematic advantage. Run for the hills, because that's a Charlie Weiss quote via Bill Belichick.
No, but they're not going to be in any different spot in 4 or 5 years than they would be if they hired, the next whoever you want it to be, GJ, any of these guys. Who's somebody that got a big deal and got an extension, like Matt Campbell. Matt Campbell they'd be exactly where they were if they hired Matt Campbell. They'd be below 500 in 4 or 5 years, and they'd be on to the next guy. That's what North Carolina football is. But this way, at least on the front end, you generate a lot more excitement than you would if you hired a Matt Campbell or a Brett Bielema or whoever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's how I see it.
And I understand. And I look at it from this is, are you going to win games? And if the whole goal is simply to keep your program relevant via a la Deion Sanders, okay, all right, cool. I guess that will go. But I don't think Belichick's act will play very well. The curmudgeon coach in the college game isn't going to work because you're looking at 18-year-olds going, I don't want to play for my grandfather. He sucks. I don't know how you recruit guys.
I don't know. I mean, there's also a report that a board member offered him the job, not even the AD. So
here we go.
It's a beautiful time in Chapel Hill as always. A quick answer on this because I think I know the answer. If Arkansas had an opening, would Arkansas kick the tires on Bill Belichick?
They'll do anything at this point.
Hell yes, they would.
Yeah,
Think
they
of
would.
this. You had the opportunity to sell people. You want to talk about raising money for the collective, if that's what this is all about? You could have had John Calipari and Bill Belichick on your campus at the same time. People will be throwing their wallets out their cars at the
building.
building.
One of these things is not like the other. Cal's won, 900 games in college basketball?
That's right.
Belichick's never attended a college game.
Belichick won 0.
It's and the NFL to college, it's not the same game. It's a totally different game. You're dealing with 18 and 19-year-olds who are temperamental versus dealing with adults with a contract. What's going to happen the first time, his star quarterback walks in and goes, Coach, I'm transferring mid-season. How are you going to handle that? I mean, he is in uncharted water. And he better get a staff around him that is very experienced in college football, not NFL guys.
Is he going to hire Matt Patricia? The guy with the pencil behind his
Probably.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be huge for him. Be a big get. The
Now,
guy
Wes
with the
says I'm
pencil.
against it because of Charlie Weiss. I actually met Charlie. He's an interesting dude. But no, this just I can go down the list of NFL guys that have tried the college game and it just doesn't work. It's completely different. Again, you're dealing with grown men in the NFL versus temperamental teenagers in college, and it's completely different. I have no idea how he's going to relate to any of these kids when he's recruiting them.
I don't know, but his parents will love him.
Oh yeah. The parents will be thrilled. He better polish up all those Super Bowl rings and take it with him because he's going to need them.
Now, I'm not asking this to be contrarian. I legitimately don't know the answer to this, but isn't head coach recruiting a bit overstated because they only get to go once, right?
Well, in home, yes.
Yeah.
But if then you're on your OV or your unofficial visits, you're going to meet with the head coach. The most important people in the recruiting relationship are the position coaches or your chief recruiter, yes. But at some point, the head coach has to step in and be the closer and close guys out and get those signatures. And I cannot see him sitting at somebody's kitchen table trying to negotiate with an 18-year-old. It just doesn't. It just doesn't compute for me.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're going to have a personnel department and a football department, and the personnel department will handle all that, and he'll just coach ball. He'll just dial up the schemes.
Pete Carroll's the only example of an NFL to college working. Now, there have been guys who have had moderate success. Somebody pointed out Saban. Saban was an assistant coach, but he started coaching in college. His head coaching gig in the NFL was a disaster with Miami.
Well,
this is the guy who turned down Drew Brees for Dante Culpepper.
What are the parameters? You have to be a head coach in both. Is that how we're judging?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
if you were a head coach in the NFL and decided to go to college,
there aren't a lot of options, honestly.
No,
there
aren't.
a lot of people. I mean, Lane Kiffin did it. And that's been okay.
That's been okay. Carroll did it.
Pete Carroll, the
Bill
most
Callahan
successful.
was the coach of the Raiders. He takes them to a Super Bowl. He winds up at Nebraska. That was miserable.
Yeah, that's the last time Nebraska was good, too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or was it Pelini?
Pelini, they were winning 9 games a year. That wasn't enough for the Nebraskans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what do you do with Holtz? He was only in the NFL for like part of a year, right?
14 games and then he quit.
Okay. All right. So that doesn't really count.
No.
But he was at Minnesota before that, wasn't he? Or after?
No, he was at North Carolina State.
Oh, okay.
And then went to the NFL. Then got run around in the NFL. Came back to Arkansas. Went to Minnesota, Notre Dame, South Carolina, and on and on and on.
I see. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Didn't Petrino also make it for 14 games and then?
Yeah, and then he left
crapped
notes
out?
in everybody's locker and said he was leaving. Ask Joey Harrington about it. He has very, very strong feelings.
Ask Mike
about
Zimmer about him.
Yeah,
Mike Zimmer hates that guy.
Yes, yes, they do. And Petrino was bad. That Falcons team was bad, really bad.
Yeah. Yeah. There's not a lot of people that do that though. You kind of choose. In coaching, you kind of choose your path. Like, are you going to start out as a grunt in the NFL and work your way up, or be a grunt in college and work your way up?
It's a very different discipline. There was a theory, or I guess a feeling back in the early 2000s that college provided that better life balance because you had the 20-hour work week versus the NFL. Now you see all these guys. I mean, last year I cannot remember his name. The head coach at Boston College jumped to the Packers to be the DC for Matt LaFleur.
Oh, Adazio, right?
Yeah, no. I was a younger guy. He came from Ohio State. But now the NFL provides the better lifestyle and the better working conditions than college does because of all the transfer portal and the craziness that goes on around that.
Yeah. Well, you the thing about Belichick is a lousy personnel guy. I mean, they never
terrible.
I mean, they never had a receiver that was any good. I mean, maybe you could get a couple guys on the defensive side of the ball, but he was a lousy personnel man. But there was, again, this mythology of, he's making a trade for a bunch of picks. What's he cooking up now? What's he doing? I'm curious to see if he does this, how the organization will be set up. If it's set up like here, where you have one guy in charge of it all, it's not going to be much different than anywhere else. But if he actually takes the approach of, okay, this is a professional organization. We're going to have a personnel department. We're going to have a football department. And the GM and me are going to be in lockstep, and we're going to do this and that. Then it will be intrigued to see how that works in this era of college football, in the salary era of college football. I'm curious, and I'm not thinking they're going to win the ACC or anything like that, but can they have any level of success?
Couldn't win
do
the
it that way.
AAC. This is
not with Army.
You know what?
There, no.
Put it on the wall of promises. Bill Belichick will not be the head coach at North Carolina in 3 years. This is going to be an unmitigated disaster.
3 years. Okay.
3 years. Jeff Heffley, thank you, Texter. That's the guy I was looking for. He left Boston College to become the DC with the Packers.
But who was the golden boy? Like Kirk Cignetti. Okay. If Kirk Cignetti took the North Carolina job, bet they'd be right where they are in 3 or 4 years now. Again, hovering around 500, trying to get into a bowl game. So if you do it with Bill Belichick, at least you make a, seismic splash on the front end of the deal. Whereas if you hire just another college coach to come over here to try and chase the giant buyout, the fans will be like, okay, cool. What's Brad Doherty got going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Derek, we're on Syracuse.
Okay, we're on Syracuse. I like that guy a lot. Who's the guy?
I do too.
Where did he come from?
He's
I like him a lot.
He's made Syracuse football okay.
Yeah.
Made it okay.
Yeah. He's I'll tell you who else. I was kind of nervous about this with the bowl thing. Not that I have anything to do with it. But this Brent Key's a hell of a coach too.
Oh, down at Georgia Tech.
Yeah, that's the guy. Fran Brown is the coach at Syracuse in his first year. He actually played at Western Carolina, so he could have been
a catamount.
He could have been a guy. Maybe they look at, but they did not. And
be a guy Arkansas looks at.
Could be. I wish him luck in his 5 years before they try and run him out of town, if that's what they want to do. All right, 866-285-4005 is how you can be a part of the program here on Ruscin and Zach. Oh, so much to tell you about. The Check H Grill and Buffet in Russellville. They can handle your special event. They would love to. They'd be honored to handle your special event. Birthdays, anniversaries, corporate gatherings, whatever it is. They can customize the event package, private dining options, personalized menu. They want this to be the best event, and they'll work with you on it. CheckHBuffet.com. Or go by and see them at 1105 East Main Street in Russellville, Arkansas. Check H Grill and Buffet. Enjoy life. It's delicious.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
How do you think the recruit's going to feel if there's a radio show that just slamming our program?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit, is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive into Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561. Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN.
ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. So don't wait. Join the hundreds of thousands of guys who've gotten help for their ED through HIMSS.
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
Wednesday, December the 18th, join us, Ruscin and Zach, live at Maverick Male Medical in Fayetteville from 2 to 6. Stop by and meet Dr. Gentry and receive a complimentary B12 shot just for being a listener. Feeling sluggish, stressed, or not quite yourself? It could be your testosterone. As men age, testosterone levels drop, lending to low energy, weight gain, and more. Don't let it hold you back. Stop by Maverick Male Medical in Fayetteville this Wednesday, December the 18th, for expert testosterone and weight loss therapy. Maverick Male Medical. Look better, live better, love better.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Gift cards, everyone's got them, but how do you know which one to give? Try the All-American Steakhouse. The odds are in your favor. Who doesn't need a dinner out from time to time, or a well-aged steak cooked to your liking, or a place for the family to gather and relax? Check out the allamericansteakhouse.com or their Facebook page for specials throughout the month of December. Get your gift cards at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater and drop off a Toys for Tots donation. They're always finding ways to support the local community at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hi, I'm Truett Tollett with WT Equipment in Springfield. As the year ends, we're motivated to move inventory and meet all your equipment needs. Take advantage of year-end pricing on New Holland, Bobcat, Hustler, Steel, and more across our 8 locations in Arkansas and Louisiana. Stop by for a cup of coffee or visit us online at WTEquip.com. Thank you for your business, and we wish you a Merry Christmas, a safe New Year, and a prosperous 2025.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. Get The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated.
in the good chair. The Arkansas men's basketball team overcame a double-digit first-half deficit to knock off number 14 Michigan last night at the Garden. Boogie Flant had 20. He led all scorers. Arkansas now 8-2 on the year. They'll play UCA Saturday in Little Rock. Tykees Crawford, he entered the portal today, and we're getting reports that Brad Spence, outside linebacker, has also entered the portal. That's a big loss. There are now 27 Razorbacks in the transfer portal. Derek, you'll love this. An Ohio lawmaker has entered a bill into the Ohio State Legislature. Josh Williams, a Republican out of Sylvania Township, Ohio, has introduced the OHIO, Sportsmanship Act, which will make it a felony to plant a flag at the center of Ohio Stadium.
You know, in Ohio, those Michigan players were unarmed. They're lucky they didn't get shot. Let's be honest.
This is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. But this is where we are in college athletics. He wants to make it a felony that players can now be arrested for planting a flag at the banks of the Olentangy.
Now I'm rooting for Tennessee to plant a flag there. In 2 weeks, or next week.
Just go do it. And
I'll help.
We'll get a GoFundMe together.
I'll hitchhike up there and do it myself. I don't care.
Here, Jaron Lowell wants to know if any portal guys been picked up. No, 27. 27 players are now in the
27 out, none in yet.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So it's minus 27. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Plus Andrew Armstrong and the guys that aren't going to play in the bowl game. DQ.
Okay.
Your poll questions. How long have you owned your current phone? 48% of people said 6 months to 2 years. 31% said 2 to 4 years. 11% said they've owned their phone for 5 or more years. And only 8% said less than 6 months. Would you lie on the stand for someone you cared about? 59.2% of people said yes.
We know where DQ comes down on this. Snitches get stitches.
I'm not snitching, though. I won't snitch on you.
Okay.
I just won't lie. Prison does not seem fun.
Okay.
And do you say bless you when your pet sneezes? 54.8% of people said no. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right. Let's talk to Sterling here.
All
Hi,
right.
Sterling. What's up, man?
I'm going to try to hit on 3 topics as fast as I can.
Okay.
But the playoffs, you know, everybody making a big deal how Penn State, SMU, Boise State, and they're in the semi. But I think people are kind of sleeping on SMU. I mean, I think that's going to be a better game than most people think. People act like that Penn State just ran roughshod through the rest of their schedule except for Ohio State. And, I mean, Minnesota don't seem to be much better than SMU to me. And they had hell getting out of that game. You know, I mean, I just don't see it as, I mean, they may blow them out, but I just don't see it. I don't see it as a David versus Goliath type game at all. I see it as a pretty good team there. If you go there and you already planning to play Georgia, you might not make it to see Boise. I mean, I think I just don't see it.
Okay, so Sterling, here's the biggest difference between, say, SMU and Penn State or Boise, or it's the lines of scrimmage where Penn State can rotate 8 guys in. They're bigger, they're faster, and they're stronger. The skill positions is probably a draw, but where Penn State will win the game is up front, and they will just maul them.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. You know, you're playing best out of 3. You talk about one particular Saturday afternoon. You know what I'm getting at. I mean, I just don't. They come into and they're not in the American. They were pretty much the best team in the ACC for most of the season. And I know that it could be all week, but I mean, Clemson. I mean, it was like Clemson blew them out. You know, it was a bad kickoff coverage, or SMU probably would be waiting a week to play. So I don't know. I just don't. I just think they're getting a little underestimated. That's bad. And I kind of disagree a little bit about Belichick. It just became more of a pro type game, and I know he had a problem with personnel toward the end of his run, but I mean, he was head of personnel when they was winning the Super Bowl. It was like somebody else was doing it, then that guy retired and he took over and then went to crap. I mean, he did good for the first 15 years, and Brady wasn't Tom Brady at the beginning of that run. He wasn't the GOAT at the beginning. He was just the guy, and they won the first one. So much was just the guy that when he got from his ankle in the AFC Championship game, Bledsoe came and kept it going. So I mean, I don't know. I think he can do well. I mean, if he's gonna win a national championship, he's gonna do it quick. I mean, I don't know how much time he gonna be at it, But I just applaud North Carolina for the youth movement. They went from 73 to 72. And I mean, I tip my cap to him. And it's kind of funny that one of his best friends in coaching got out of the business, and because of the way it was going, and I think part of the reason he's getting in this business is because of the way it's going. There's no more meeting and kissing up and all that. Just how much money I'm going to get, you can take it or leave it. Don't got to do no fake promises and carrying on. He can run it like a NFL type style. But that's just one man's little baby opinion. Guys, y'all do a fantastic job. But I got one more question for y'all about this playoff thing. Do you think they're ever going to take that part out of the conference champion being the only way you can get a bye is being a conference champion?
Not as long as Greg Sankey is alive. No, this is what they argued for. This is what they wanted, and they still screwed it up.
Yeah.
I like it the way it is because I like the reseeding thing. I don't like going straight 1 through 12. I like it this way. But they'll screw it up. I mean, they've been screwing up college football for 70 years, so they're not going to stop now. But I like it. It adds a little intrigue to it. You put Boise with a bye, and you can see if they can live up to it or if they spit the bit and stink it up. We've got to find out.
Hammered.
And like you said, I think the best way to fix it is to keep it like it is, and after the first round, you reseed. The number one seed gets the lowest left seed. The lowest seed left after the first round plays number one, and I think everything will be fine.
Well, if they
reseed after the first round,
if they go through and don't have some of the elite of college football make a run and go to the semis and the finals, they will do the reseed thing to guarantee that one of the big boys at least is in the Final Four and on their way to the championship game. They will manufacture that, I'm sure.
Yeah, they do it already in the NFL. I mean,
sure.
The number one seed always gets the lowest seed as well. So
the NFL.
Not that I feel tax organ.
In Sterling, the NFL, the buys started to become a disadvantage, so they got rid of one of the buys. So now only the number one seed gets a first round bye in the playoffs. So they tweak things to get the best television product out there. That's what they do.
And I'm going to let you go after this as I do my forced to enjoy impersonation. It feels like a wasted week. I know you got Army, Navy, and you got the Heisman Award, but it'll make that conference championship also more important if you starting up this week to play. We start the first round like immediately the very next week.
Oh, but Sterling, these are student athletes. They have to take tests. We have to get the learning in.
It's not a wasted week for Georgia, so they try to get their quarterback back.
We have to get the learning in, Sterling.
Yeah.
We have to.
Right,
Remember, that's what this is all about. Educating young minds.
And that's why that game would be, that's why that game would be so much more important. Because you lose it like Georgia, and in the case of Georgia, they would need this extra week. But if they would have lost, they would be playing this week. So I mean, just a few little things on my mind. But
yeah,
guys, again, y'all do a great job. You do a great job. And I'm not one of those guys. I want y'all to talk about sports all the time. But I like how y'all mix it up for the other people that don't want to talk sports.
Other people, we don't want to talk about sports. What are you talking about? kidding me?
Yeah, unless you can make money at it, then y'all talk about it.
Yeah, there's another thing we're not doing. We're not making money at this.
That's right. Sterling, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. That's Sterling in Center Ridge here on Ruscin and Zach. Yeah, like, we want to do this? I mean, it'd be easy if this was Rainwater and we had 25 callers a segment to throw in here. Then we wouldn't have to do any work and we could do sports all day. But,
yeah, we got
to do the heavy lifting here. I mean,
yeah.
DQ's getting coffee delivered. We're trying to find gift ideas. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on here every day.
Going on right now.
A lot of things happening here. A lot of things happen. And here's another thing happening behind the scene. Ryan in Bentonville texted in. He just watched someone try and pump gas with a gas pump that has the out-of-service plastic on it. And then, in the holiday spirit, I told him, don't help.
No. Let him just see if he can figure it out on his own.
That's right.
There's no point in trying to help.
This could be like a nature film.
Right.
The gorilla is confused, does not understand why the fuel is not coming out of the machine. He's puzzled, but he may have figured out a solution. Call National Geographic.
Right.
Humans in their element, trying to figure out a gas pump with the yellow plastic on it. God, I wish I had video of this. That'd be great. This is what I want to watch. Videos like this. That and that channel at the restaurant, DQ, where they just show people like falling down on trampolines and dogs doing tricks all day. What are the Chive? Is that the?
Oh yeah, whatever they play at a Village Inn all day.
Yeah. Because the news is too controversial, so you have to do dog videos and people getting hit in the crotch videos because it's less controversial. It's less edgy.
Is there anything controversial about getting hit in the groin?
No, it's universally hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Except for the person getting hit.
Okay,
well, that's what I'm saying. They used to put the news on at some of these like diners and restaurants, but that
can't do that.
That starts fights. So now, well, who could argue with some guy falling off of his trampoline onto the icy ground below? That's hilarious because it's not us.
I enjoy that. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, let's see here. It's let's go. 21 minutes here until 4:00 on Ruscin and Zach. You can be a part of this hilarity at 866-285-4005.
Your newest bad habit continues next. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
Gift cards, everyone's got them, but how do you know which one to give? Try the All-American Steakhouse. The odds are in your favor. Who doesn't need a dinner out from time to time, or a well-aged steak cooked to your liking, or a place for the family to gather and relax? Check out the allamericansteakhouse.com or their Facebook page for specials throughout the month of December. Get your gift cards at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater and drop off a Toys for Tots donation. They're always finding ways to support the local community at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
I knew there had to be a better way to get relief from joint pain aside from surgery and harmful medications.
That's football legend and dancing champ Emmitt Smith, who knows a thing or two about joint pain.
Turns out I was right. It's called QC Kinetics, and now tens of thousands of patients and counting all across the country, they're feeling amazing. They say, hey, Emmitt, you were right.
QC Kinetics zeroed in on a technology that is revolutionizing pain treatment. They are transforming patients' lives. The largest provider of non-surgical regenerative treatments using natural healing properties to help restore and repair aching knees, hips, shoulders, and backs. Call them today for your free consultation.
QC Kinetics. I knew there had to be a better way. I love it when I'm right.
QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
They're tougher than the storms. They're the new Mahindras from Tatum Motor Company. They know many of you have seen your share of storms this year. And now you face the tough job of cleaning up what those storms left behind. You need the official tractor of tough. A new Mahindra tractor from Tatum Motor Company are built with heavy-duty frames and cast-iron chassis to offer more durability, traction, and stability. They're heavy enough for those big jobs like tree removal. And new Mahindras don't have a diesel particulate filter, so they never have to regen. And don't need the diesel exhaust fluid, so you save money there. Plus, save even bigger with Mahindra deals that are tough to beat, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Mahindra models. Find a new tractor or tractor package tough enough for any task at the best price with a new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
At Liberty Defense Group Academy, they prepare you for life's most critical moments. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced shooter, instructors are here to guide you through firearm safety, self-defense, and tactical readiness. With their years of experience in law enforcement and military, safety is their mission and training is their passion. They offer an array of different courses for different goals and objectives, such as women's only Mama Bear course or level 1, 2, or 3 courses for varying levels of experience. Learn more and enroll at ldgtrainingacademy.com. Prepare, defend, succeed with Liberty Defense Group Academy.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Robert, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole. I should say it?
Say what?
Mom, I think he wants to say that it's Christmas time.
Okay, you can say it.
It's Christmas, everyone, and guess what, guys?
What?
Santa shop's here at the Stadium Shop. Oh, Lord, Mom, here comes that dad side. Nope, I saw him. Matt, you still do believe in Santa, right? Sure. Believers do get more presents.
Okay, so what did he get?
Let me guess, a couch for the elves, collars for the reindeer, maybe even a hoodie for Frosty. You know how cold he gets being made of snow and all.
And let me guess, some Razorback jewelry for Mrs. Claus?
Well, yeah, Matt, you better get that Google machine all warmed up. He said he was going to be ordering some more stuff.
Google machine?
Yeah, you know, the Interfacegram WW. I think he's talking about our website, which you should know by now, Dad. It's shoponrazorback.com.
Or have Santa give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
So come by 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville, and you just might catch Santa Hawk. Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast out there this evening and overnight. It'll be a little bit chilly out there. Clear skies, lows dropping in the upper 20s by tomorrow morning. As we go throughout the day on Thursday, though, a little warmer. Highs in the mid-upper 50s for us. Sunshine. Really a nice day. A little bit of a south breeze. On Friday, we'll have more cloud cover, so not as warm. Highs more in the low to mid-50s. Dry most of the day until we get to Friday evening and Friday night. That's when the next rain chances arrive, and they'll continue into Saturday morning. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Ruscin and Zach Show has been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Looneyville, New York. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play, Alexa Dot things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll send DQ over to broadcast live from your living room, or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car Hit That Line Now app. I got some news for you.
Uh-oh.
The results are in. DQ, your Southeastern Conference Coach of the Year for 2024, Clark Lee of Vanderbilt.
Hey!
How about that?
Wow. That is something right there.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Good there.
Why not? It came down to him and Beamer, right?
Probably,
So
right?
pick the 6-6 guy. Yeah, let's settle for let's dumb down the expectations.
Hey, we're dumbing down everything else. Let's dumb down the expectations.
I bet
too.
if Marcus
That's what they
Freeman won
want.
the SEC Coach of the Year, he could get a check mark.
If he coached an SEC team.
He beat an SEC team.
But do it again. Do it again.
You got to get through the Big Ten first.
Do it again.
Yeah. I've spent the better part of the week listening to Kurt Signetti. I don't like him. Guys, I don't like him.
Oh, here we go.
I don't like him.
Here we go.
He's a pompous ass. And I hope he gets his ass kicked.
First of all, game recognizes game. Secondly,
I hope they beat the hell out of him.
Well,
I'm tired of him.
If this guy could, be feeding, orphans on the street Christmas dinner, you'd hate him for those 4 hours next Friday night.
No. I genuinely dislike this man. He is. I genuinely dislike him.
Bah humbug. He could give a present to every kid in that hospital in Iowa, and you'd still hate his guts because they're playing Notre Dame next week. That's what it's all about.
No, he's out there wondering why he's a 10. Let me tell you, Derek, the best team they've beaten is 7-5.
Who?
Indiana.
No. Who'd they beat?
I don't know who the 7-5 was.
Okay.
They just listed off their wins. They beat. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-4-8s. 3 5-7s, 2 6-6s, a 7-5, and a 1-11. That's why you're the 10.
DQ, he's a 10, but he's a pompous butt.
He's a pompous ass.
That's being mean.
The texts are keeping it clean. You know, there's kids listening. Like we care. Oh, man. Russell says the NIU coach should get a green check mark. Didn't he get one?
He did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was happy to hand that one out.
Beautiful. That was fun. I remember that.
I don't like this guy at all. I do not like him. And I will continue to dislike him and root for his demise.
Yeah.
I'm going to get him a burner phone and a hooker is what I'm going to do.
Oh, the Hugh Freeze plan.
Yes, we're going to.
Minus the burner phone. Yeah.
Right. I'd get him a motorcycle, but I've been told that's already been done.
If he had the burner phone, Hugh Freeze would still be at Ole Miss today. But
That's correct.
He got cocky. He got he got greedy. Didn't think he could get caught. Got arrogant.
Michigan's the 7-5. Thank you, John in Little Rock.
They beat Michigan
20-15.
Well, my thought on all this, it's not Indiana's fault. Michigan sucks.
No.
It's not Miami's fault. They went to play Florida, and they beat them. It's not Miami's fault Florida sucked. They booked the game.
He's openly wondering why they're the 10. This is the reason.
But
just didn't beat anybody.
But all these coaches are exactly the same. They need any sort of motivation to get a team through a 14th or 13th game because everybody hates each other, and they're tired of all this by now. So you play the disrespect card to the hilt. Kirby Smart's doing it. They're somehow being disrespected, and they won the damn league. So
yeah, that's
because they had to play all those road games.
God, the first time Georgia's been on the road in years, and he's complaining about it. Georgia never goes anywhere.
It's people are talking about Musselman. There's about 70 coaches that whine way too much. From Danny Hurley on down. You want to pick on Musselman? What about Kirby? And he's a whiny baby too. I mean, good Lord. About the only one that doesn't whine is Calipari. They bet he's the only one. He did ask Zimmerman if he's a really old fart last night, which I, you got to be a pretty secure man in your own skin to say the word fart on the radio. And he did it.
He doesn't care.
He did it.
He doesn't
He
care.
did it. He also said he made some dumb calls last night. He was very gracious in victory last night on the radio broadcast, which I happened to listen to. He's very gracious in victory.
Because we were here till midnight.
Oh, that's that is true. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, at least you got the apology.
Well, I got one, but
I didn't get any.
No. Don't worry.
I don't expect
You'll be taken care of on your deathbed. You'll receive total consciousness.
Yes, you're right.
So you got that going for you. It's fine. I mean, somebody had to play the ads. Might as well be me. I had nothing going on except sleeping and the dogs. And I had a really hard time going to sleep last night. Like, it's not like this amazing.
It was all the
win,
excitement over a 2-point win over Michigan.
Yeah, their biggest win in a year. I don't know what it was. But I just laid there for a while and counted sheep or whatever people do. Oh man. Yeah, let's see here. Somebody sent us a post on X where someone called SEC coaches homers and whiny little
yes,
not a word.
That's what they are.
Not a word I prefer to say here.
And it's not
mixed company.
It's not exclusive to SEC coaches. We just see them more. Every league coach except Marcus Freeman whines about everything going on in their lives as though they are being treated unfairly.
Yeah. We're being told, hey, that's Sportscaster of the Year, Matt Zimmerman, to you, sir.
Excuse me. I would like to. I will retract what I said. Sorry about that.
He did good in those. They just sent him down to the locker room with like a recorder, like his phone, And then they just, send it into headquarters and they play it back later, and it's pretty good.
Hope he doesn't save him, because at the length at which Calipari talks, he's going to run out of space soon.
Oh yeah,
man!
God,
God,
need an external hard drive.
Yeah, really. I mean, you're going to have to make an investment into something with like a 2 terabyte hard drive on it, just to get all of them.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. 866-285-4005. That's how you can join us here on the program. BE, that's not nice.
What it do?
Just read it.
Oh, BE, we can't say that. You know that.
You can say that. We can't say
yeah, we can't say that.
Yeah, don't say that. Anyway. Yeah. Looks like a lot of fun there. It's always fun to watch fun from a distance. Be like, that looks fun.
Yeah. Hey, look, mental reps.
That's it's FOMO. I had some serious FOMO. You're right.
I had FOMO too.
Yeah, I had FOMO last night. Did you have FOMO? Our lines are open.
No. No, I did not.
BE, we can't read that one either.
Yeah, come on. BE.
Give us something we could use here, for crying out loud. You're the one we're not paying to do this. Give us something we can use. Oh, man. Michael,
it's going to get dark here soon. We may have a problem.
Michael, cool it with the YouTube comments, man. Good Lord. Like a machine gun over here. Commenting on everything. I mean, thank you, but my God.
Hey, man, sometimes you just got to work out all that nervous energy.
I guess so. Well, nervous energy. What are you?
Yeah.
Nervous energy. I don't have nervous energy. He does? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's just, typing away, man. And he may be at work. Maybe he's trying to look busy. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's typing in the chat. He doesn't want to do anything. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was cool to find out, what the Michigan equivalent of, all these guys' dad played for Coach Cal. The Michigan equivalent all year is, Dusty May was a manager for Bob Knight.
Oh, yeah.
We've heard that once. We've heard it 1,000 times already.
And that makes you a great coach from what I've been able to gather.
I would like to try, he did that 94 feet with Jay Billis.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked him, what's the weirdest request that you fulfilled for Coach Knight? And he said he wanted chocolate milk and Mr. Pibb.
I also heard that.
Ew.
I might have to. If someone loses a wager around here and actually pays up, unlike Brian and Ozark, maybe you have to try some chocolate milk and Mr. Pibb.
Ew.
Mr. Pibb specifically is not even Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
it can't even go with the expensive stuff. You got cheap.
Bob Knight was too good. Dr. Pepper was too elite. He had to go, down a few rungs to get to the Mr. Pibb. That stood out to me too. See, this is why we all get along here. We pick up on the same things.
That's scary.
It's frightening.
And it's scary and heartwarming all at the same time.
Terrifying. Yes. Okay. With this program, we'll roll on in a moment.
It's Wednesday, December 11th, just 2 weeks until Christmas. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News, live, local, late-breaking update. We've got local and state politics to talk about. Our Valerie Zhang tells us about an economic development plan from Arkansas Governor Sarah Sanders. And our Brett Rains has the latest after the Fort Smith Board of Directors fired longtime city administrator Carl E. Gefkin. Our Jacob Murphy also breaks down a new SNAP proposal. SNAP stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And in sports, the Hardwood Hogs notched their biggest win of the young season, topping Michigan last night at MSG. Tonight we're going to have more on that and which colleges some of the top local high school football players will be taking their game. Get your news now at 4029tv.com or with our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
Looking for the perfect jewelry to celebrate life's special moments? Welcome to Swift Jewelry. Swifts, we specialize in turning your dreams into stunning reality. Whether it's a beautiful custom engagement ring, a unique anniversary gift, or a special piece just for you, our expert jewelers can craft the perfect masterpiece that tells your story. Come visit us in beautiful downtown Fayetteville next to Hugo's Restaurant or at swiftsjewelry.com. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hogs. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways company do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Oh, man.
Coach, are you okay in there?
Just flushed my keys down the toilet. Now I can't get in my car or house. What am I going to do?
Coach, I've been telling you, call Papa Lock. They'll get you a new set of keys and have you back on the road in no time.
Thanks, DQ. I'm calling Papa Lock right now.
Now what?
I can't find my phone.
Aw, Coach.
I'm going in.
Papa Lock. Your keys, your car, your house, your sanity. Call 479-444-9900.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
Guys, struggling to shed those extra pounds? Tired of diets that just don't work? At Voxy Wellness in Rogers, we've got the game changer you need. Our compounded semaglutide injections are specially formulated to help you lose weight effectively and keep it off. Let Voxy help you achieve the leaner, healthier body you've been aiming for. And right now, new patients get $50 off their first treatment with code VOXY50. Take control of your weight loss journey today at VoxyNWA.com. That's Voxy, V for Victory, OXYNWA.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Terrence Trent D'Arby?
No.
No, who is this?
Callaway.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, no, Terrence Trent D'Arby did Wishing Well.
That's right. Yeah. This is the unofficial theme of the NIL, and we've talked about it the last few days, so I thought, I need some Callaway in my life.
Said no one ever.
I said it. I said it not 3 hours ago.
Again, said no one ever.
Yeah. I took the morning to myself, and
oh, okay.
Yeah, I get in here and the Bill Belichick still hanging around in North Carolina, is sniffing around the North Carolina job. I mean, like, man, I leave the sports world alone for like 6 hours, and it's happening here. It's bizarre. You know what I mean?
A 72-year-old man that wants to coach college kids?
Maybe
I
he's
don't
looking
know.
for an Urban Meyer type of situation here. You know what I mean? You know, open a little bar in the town, and you know what
Me? I have no idea what you're talking about. But no,
okay, of course not. Jay liked this. A throwback jam. He texted into the show here.
Jay is a masochist and wants to be punished, I guess.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Jay?
We need to set up a hit that line email for like if you want, like we'll have a day of like throwback song, and we'll put it
like a
in there.
request line.
Yeah. But don't call us. I mean, call us, but not with that. You know what I mean? Call us with your burning hot sports takes.
Yeah.
Have you bought your Final Four tickets yet after last night? Our lines are open, 866-285-4005. Oh, man. Yep.
Here we go. This is a callback to a show that we did a while ago. Lane from Cave City just spotted a paper tag that expired in June.
I love this. I love this game so much.
This is one of my favorite games.
I was so disappointed the other day. Where was I? I was somewhere, and I saw a paper tag, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then I'm like, December 29th. Oh, man, you lost the game.
Well, what you got to look for is you got to look for like a lot of dirt that has accrued on the tag. That's how you know it's been there a while.
Right. Now, I'd like to go to our resident lawbreaker, DQ,
yes.
for this. DQ, these people who are putting the tinted plastic over their license plate, they're clearly breaking the law, right?
I think that is illegal.
No.
You can get pulled over for that.
But they don't care, right? They're just,
just out there
thumbing their nose at authority.
I mean, it's, yeah.
Okay. You've
I mean,
seen
it's
this,
the
right?
same. It's the same risk you take of, not having a license plate at all or having a super expired one. I do believe you're not allowed to do that.
When does one become a super expired license plate
God almighty,
versus just a regular expired license?
We're on the same page. I think we've invented a new term. I like this.
I like super
expiration.
Is it like 6 months?
Yeah, 6 months is super expired.
Okay. All right. Good
What
to
is
know.
the year? Golden expired.
That's something else.
That's something unto itself.
Yeah.
We'll come up with a name
I
for
mean,
that.
Extremely expired.
How much is sales tax usually on like a average regular
Depends on the
car?
price.
A couple
car.
grand, probably.
Yeah. Depends
You
on the
got to
price
go
of the car.
average. Probably a couple grand. I don't know.
See, here, if you can't pay the sales tax and get your tags, don't buy the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that guy was so convincing, and he gave me free coffee.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He got me a good deal.
Mm-hmm. Sure he
He
did.
threw in the undercoating for free.
Oh, man. What a guy.
No gap insurance though.
No,
okay.
I stood firm on the gap insurance. I said, no, I am not doing that.
Okay, I've got an answer to our super expired question. Texter out of the 479, an officer of the law, allegedly. He considers super expired 1 year.
Okay, sir, here's a guy whose truck tags are 2 years out.
Let's have a fun segment here called Ask a Cop. I have a couple of questions.
Yeah.
So, when you pull in behind someone, how long? What are you looking for? I'm just curious because I know I'm getting pulled over when you dive in behind me. What exactly are we looking for? That's the kind of information I think would help us greatly, don't you?
We're
Are you like Googling the tag so you know who's driving that car?
Right. Yeah. I mean, what are
Or
you
not
doing when you
Google,
pull
but
in right
whatever you
behind
do.
somebody?
Well, we learned on the Blues Brothers they have SCMODs, State County Municipal Offender Data System. That's what we learned on the Blues Brothers. So they're probably running the tag, seeing where if you've got it registered at Wrigley Field or something.
This is. I feel like this is the information that we can use.
Yeah, expired tags are everywhere, and God Almighty, people are playing fast and loose with the red light again. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I have sat like twice in the last 3 months. I've sat there. I got red. The one in front of me, the cross traffic turns red. Here comes some guy screaming through there.
Oh
on
yeah,
red.
yeah.
Like, are you just not paying attention, or you just don't give a bleep? Which one is it?
I've noticed that too. So I always,
I mean, good
even
Lord.
though You shouldn't have to, but I always look both ways.
Okay,
you have to now.
On a green light.
You have
I'm
to now,
making
yeah.
sure everyone is stopped.
Yeah.
Now,
you
I
have
have an
to.
answer. I have an answer to our question from our officer of the law.
Yeah.
He's checking tags and making sure the vehicle tags, etc., not stolen.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what happens in the event that, what is, I don't know how to phrase this question. How fast can we actually go in, say, a 50 mile an hour zone? How fast?
Like
is
7
it
over?
5 over, 7 over? Is it 3 over? This again,
I've
I
heard
feel like
less
this would
than
be
10, but I
less
don't know if
than
that's
10.
right or
Okay.
not. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But we'll wait. Obviously, we're bothering an officer of the law. While he's
he
probably
might
working.
be off duty. We don't know.
Are you allowed to listen to music in the vehicle?
Well, clearly, because he's listening to us.
Well, maybe he's not working.
We're always working, right? I mean, an officer is, you can be an off-duty officer, but you're still working, right?
Well, yeah, I guess he is always working.
See? Okay.
What's the code for when you need them to look it up at dispatch?
Yeah. So, like, for those of us that listen to the police scanners.
I think it's 1028.
Okay.
It says vehicle registration information. So you get on the horn.
Okay. Now, for this particular for this particular officer, the cutoff is 10 miles per hour over, but it's at the officer's discretion. So each officer is different. All right. Another question: these sovereign citizens, when they start asking, now how much tolerance do you have with one of these people before you just drag them out and beat the hell out of them? And I'd like to go for a ride along on a couple of those.
What state are you in? Okay.
We'll get the end. I'd like to know what your favorite donut is.
See, that's a tired cliche. That's probably not even true. You know what I mean?
No, it's not true. Who doesn't like donuts?
Well, it depends where they come from. Some of them there are bad donuts out there.
Right.
Like bad
second
pizza.
attorney's weighed in. Some places you can fight the cop if the cop will agree. And if you win, there's no ticket.
Now, listen.
Can I get a list of those cities, please?
This is not Thunderdome, all right?
I have to get okay, Jamie in Fayetteville has noticed that he loves donuts. Corey in Springdale, former police officer. He never stopped anyone for less than 5 over and never wrote a ticket unless it was at least 11 over. At his discretion.
Have you ever, Corey, or any of our fine people in blue, have you ever used the phrase, well, this is your lucky day, when ending the, what do you call it, the interaction there with the public?
Great question.
Because I've heard that one before. Well, this is your lucky day.
You've heard it before?
I think so.
I've
been pulled over a few times.
Porter's text in, I just passed a car with a paper tag that expired in October on 540 in Fort Smith, so get to work.
Not a super expiration, though.
No, not a super expiration.
Only a couple months ago.
I want a list of these towns where you can fight the cop. I'm just curious.
Okay. We want that.
Also,
we want that body cam footage too. By the way.
Also, and this is a DQ question for our officer friends: does crying when you get a ticket work?
You're a woman, yeah.
Oh well, crap.
Yeah. Look, I'll get to that later. We got DQ's thoughts this. Your folks are here on a very special day. It's Wednesday, and that means DQ has thoughts, and we like to go into these blind. We have no idea, so we'll all find out.
Do we get a hint, DQ, or no?
Yeah, it is Christmas theme, but I have 2 points to make.
Okay. 2 points to make on Christmas theme. Coming up here in about 20, 25 minutes or so here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005 is the phone number here. Matt Hayes from, going back to something we were talking about earlier, Matt Hayes, USA Today college football writer. UNC is going to increase the NIL package to $20 million in an effort to land Belichick. So you will have revenue sharing, which I don't know how much will be allotted for football at North Carolina, and then you have $20 million on top of that for football. So that's a decent chunk of money to try and go buy a team to go to the CarQuest Bowl or whatever bowl you want to The Mayo Bowl. The Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Okay, here we go. This is good information, people. Listen, we don't do a lot of sports around here, but we will give you good information from time to time. Got another former officer. Never stopped anyone for 10 or over. Never wrote a ticket unless you were doing 20 over. He says donuts suck. Police prefer kolaches.
Hell yeah. That's a man with integrity
so,
right
that's
there.
good information. That's good intel. The next time you get pulled over, you just keep, kolaches in a cooler, and then you can hand them to the cop.
Mustard or no mustard?
Yeah, great question. I'm a mustard guy, but some people might not be.
I go either way. Sometimes mustard, sometimes no mustard. Got to get some kolaches
Would that be
tomorrow.
raw dogging the kolache if you went no mustard?
I don't
DQ?
know. And I eat about 3 of them too. So,
Corey in Springdale, former officer, says crying works sometimes. You'd be surprised how fast a flirty girl turns into Satan when she ends up with a ticket. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
Never say we don't help you.
Oh, this is really, truly, John Tesh is full of it. This is intelligence for your life here.
This is
what it
real-world application stuff. He's in there talking about enzymes and proteins. Nobody's going to do that. We're talking about keeping kolaches in your car for the police officers.
Here's someone that would like a kolache with a touch of picante sauce.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. And we're back to jelly and tuna fish again now.
Well, I mean, picante sauce is okay.
We're back to chocolate milk and Mr. Pibb, like Bobby Knight preferred. Can you just imagine? When I heard this, I immediately pictured Bob Knight sitting in some dumpy office with one of those giant tube TVs and a VCR, sitting there sipping his chocolate milk and Mr. Pibb and watching Purdue tape. I mean, I just thought, man, that is what it was like, huh?
DQ, question here. Would you be willing to do an interpretive dance to get out of a ticket?
I think so. I've never been pulled over, though.
Never?
Never.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Wow.
Yeah, I get pulled over all the time.
Why?
Because
you a bad driver?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he is. He is a terrible driver. I would like this firmly on the record.
Well, there's
one
this
day,
street. There's this street near where I live where 3 different people could be patrolling at any one time. So you really got to watch it through there. And I do now. I learned my lesson. I didn't get a ticket when I got pulled over there, but I got a stern talking to. But I needed to slow down, and he was right. But there's no roundabout. You could just haul ass through there. It's so great. It's the anti-Ruppel Road for those of you that don't know. No Fayetteville.
Well, DQ knows Fayetteville.
Know the people.
So
I know.
she
I
knows
know
the people.
that road very well.
I'm sure you do.
And I don't like the roundabouts very much.
Well, because you want to put the gas down. I mean, that's right.
Right.
You know,
DQ. The roundabouts are designed for people like you to slow down.
But you got to drive over. You know, if we did Smokey and the Bandit in 2024, the Bandit would drive over the roundabouts.
That's
you know how
right.
they're kind of elevated a little bit? He would just drive over them all.
Yes, he would.
In his Trans Am. That's what he would do. We would have to find a Trans Am, though, obviously.
And this, you knew this text was coming at some point. To be fair, Cave Springs stops everyone just for driving.
Word.
Yeah, if you're alive, they will pull you over in Cave Springs. That's why you go.
Just
the
wanted to
back
make
way.
sure you're alive. Be careful out there.
Now here's a $145 ticket for living.
That's right. That's right. Consider it a living tax.
Yeah, exactly. Here's a 24-year vet with the police department. Never wrote tickets for less than 15 over. Never stopped anyone for less than 10. Most of the time, the officer knows whether you are getting a ticket before you stop. Crying never makes a difference.
What if a man? Did you ever have a man cry? That's what I want. That's a question right there.
All right, another good tip. Text out of the 479. Don't look at your phone at a stoplight in Lowell. They'll pull you over for that. Happened to him.
Oh, right there where there's all those lights, probably right there by the gas stations.
Well,
plural.
Yeah.
Yeah. The two.
We're getting a lot of good information. I'm pleased with the way this has gone.
Jamie is reimagining Smokey and the Bandit. The Bandit would now drive a Tesla and try and do bootleg White Claw across state lines. Yeah. But he would still want a Diablo and a Dr. Pepper. Right?
Well, yeah, a Diablo and a Dr. Pepper. Hurry up. I'm in a hurry.
I want some hush puppies, Daddy. We ain't got time for that crap.
DQ, that's Smokey and the Bandit.
That's right. Jackie Gleason.
Who didn't initially want to do that role. And he didn't like the script, so he improv most of it.
Yeah. How many times did he say SOB? Like 40 times in that movie?
Yeah,
or something
like that.
50 times? I don't know. Robert Mann is here. Yes, Robert. Good afternoon.
Well, and then it changed to Scum Bucket if you watch the edited version.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
movies on cable.
No.
Lame. Boo.
Scum Bum. That's what it was.
Yes,
Scum Bum.
Scum Bum.
You
That's
Scum
right.
Bum.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sounds like something we'd say around
So-
here to get around the censors.
Yeah, you Scum Bum.
That's right.
Hey, so did you see that text I sent you just a minute ago about Benton?
We're getting inundated at the moment. You'll have
Yeah,
to
it got buried.
Okay,
refresh our memory.
So I was 19. I drove a red Fairlane, Ford Fairlane, 289, 4 on the floor, past everything but a gas station. Hell of a car. Got pulled over and got a ticket for 37 and a 35.
Oh, that's a ticky-tack foul right there.
Yeah.
That is a
Hand
ticky-tack
to
foul.
God, true story.
Wow.
And is it Greenland that's coming in on 071?
Yep. Yeah, that's a notorious
Okay,
speed
so-
trap.
Yeah, well, I was coming through there. Elizabeth and I had just moved up here in like 90, 92, 93. And I went back home to get my old Ford, the Fairlane, the 64 Ford. And swear to God, I got a ticket. I didn't get a ticket, but I got pulled over because the officer thought I was too close to the car that I pulled over in front of.
Man, you have been.
Sometimes they just look at the car and judge you.
Yeah. You've been. They've had some ticky-tack calls on you, Robert. Sounds like
You got a couple
Dude,
nickel and dimers, Robert. You look guilty. That's what it is. You look guilty.
I've been a 3-point. Well, yeah. Well, back in the 80s, I had really long hair. So you got time for one more story?
Fire away.
we do.
Okay, so I had a friend of mine who is a girl, not a girlfriend, but a friend. She ran out of gas on Military Road in Benton, right? Yeah. So I got in her car, started it up, and I told my buddy, I pitched him my keys. I said, follow us to the gas station. So I got it to the gas station. 20 minutes later, he shows up. And I'm like, what took you so long? He said, well, the cop pulled me over because they wanted to know what I was doing driving your car. They knew my car in Benton. Let's just put it that way.
Because you've been pulled over so many times.
That's right. That Fairlane again.
Known person.
I had hair down the middle of my back. I had white snake hair back then, so.
Oh, you were the long-haired hippie guy. That's why they knew you.
Exactly. All right, man.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. I'll leave you alone.
That's all.
Hi, Robert.
That was a good story. Those are good stories. We like those stories. Thank you, Robert. I thought we were going to have to argue about roundabouts because the last thing I saw from Robert, he said he was anti-roundabout, and I am pro-roundabout because I am anti-stoplight. Roundabout.
That's a hell of a hill to die on right there.
Well, roundabout, you're always moving. Stoplight, you got to stop. You got to wait. And some of these lights aren't programmed right out here, and you got to wait forever. And there's like 2 cars that come by. Like the one out here is awful,
horrible,
It's like a
horrible.
5-minute timer.
Awful.
Yeah, if you're turning left, you've got a problem.
On Arapahoe out here, but oh my Lord, you can
terrible.
do your taxes in the time it takes that light to turn green. Crying out loud. Okay, that doesn't affect anybody but us. But you know what? It affects us. So
Hey,
thought
man,
I'd bring it
traffic
up.
talk never fails.
Oh,
to
I
deliver.
love traffic talk. It always delivers the goods, doesn't it?
Always.
It'll always eat 20 minutes. Oh, look, it's 20 after the hour. Hey, how about that? Look at there. ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app. Speaking of traffic talk, at Clay Maxey Auto Group, their promise is to provide you a level of service that maximizes your drive. And this is at every step of the ownership experience, from the personalized car buying experience with competitive, transparent pricing to reliable and consistent repairs from factory-trained technicians. At Clay Maxey, they go beyond the sale to ensure a seamless, enjoyable, and tailor the experience to fit your vehicle needs. They also serve the hometown communities through local partnerships, events, and programs. Go see them in Harrison, Mountain Home, Clinton, or Berryville, or online at ClayMaxeyAutoGroup.com. Let them maximize your drive. ClayMaxeyAutoGroup.com.
I don't know. Somebody else.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Hey, Hey, Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Robert, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
I should say it?
Say what?
Mom, I think he wants to say that it's Christmas time.
Okay, you can say it.
It's Christmas, everyone, and guess what, guys?
What?
Santa shop's here at the Stadium Shop.
Oh, Lord, Mom, here comes that dad side.
Nope, I saw him. Matt, you still do believe in Santa, right?
Sure. Believers do get more presents.
Okay, so what did he get?
Let me guess. A couch for the elves, collars for the reindeer, maybe even a hoodie for Frosty. You know how cold he gets being made of snow and all.
And let me guess, some Razorback jewelry for Mrs. Claus?
Well, yeah, Matt, you better get that Google machine all warmed up. He said he was going to be ordering some more stuff.
Google machine?
Yeah, you know, the interfacegram www.
I think he's talking about our website, which you should know by now, Dad. It's shoponrazorback.com.
Or have Santa give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
So come by 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville, and you just might catch Santa Hawk.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Ho, ho, ho.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
When I wake up
The best mornings
in the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
pull on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started on the right foot.
I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on.
Good mornings make for better days.
I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on.
Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Football season is here, and that means early morning and late nights cheering on your favorite team, but don't tackle game day on an empty stomach. Head over to Einstein Brothers Bagels, where every bite is a win. From their fresh baked bagels and signature schmears to hot savory breakfast sandwiches, Einstein Brothers has everything you need to fuel your day, whether you're tailgating or watching from home. Visit Einstein Brothers today and grab your game day essentials. Einstein Brothers Bagels, where champions eat breakfast. Find your nearest location at einsteinbros.com.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive into Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike
Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN.
Highs in the mid-upper 50s for sunshine. Really a nice day, a little bit of a south breeze. On Friday, we'll have more cloud cover, so not as warm. Highs more in the low to mid-50s. Dry most of the day until we get to Friday evening and Friday night. That's when the next rain chances arrive, and they'll continue into Saturday morning. That's your Get Ready weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert, who you just heard from, that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Men's basketball team, 2-point win last night, 89-87 over Michigan at the Garden. They're 8-2 on the year. They'll play UCA on Saturday. Portal is portaling today. Arkansas outside linebacker, edge rusher, Brad Spence. Entered the portal. That's a big loss, guys. He was playing really well at the end of the year. He becomes the 27th football player to enter the transfer portal.
How can he not earn a raise? How can that happen? Because
I don't know.
Because people leave because of two reasons, right? Playing time and money. Well, it's
Those
not
are two big ones, yeah.
It's not playing time because he's out there all the time. So, see, this is where there needs to be some transparency in this. If people are going to be footing the bill for all this, if we're going to be hit up at every turn to donate to this thing, how does a guy like that with a season like this not earn a raise? Or maybe they gave him a raise and it wasn't enough. Maybe that's what it was. Talks broke down. I don't know.
Or maybe somebody just came in and said, we'll give you double whatever you're making there and to come to the portal.
You can't turn that down.
No,
you can't turn that down. They're going to double your salary. What are you going to do?
Nope. That's what happened in women's basketball.
Yeah,
guys, that's what's happening in women's basketball.
Right.
You got people coming in saying we'll offer you 3 times what you're making now, and
where did people get all this money? The people that are where did they get all this money? Where did it come from?
Well, I just saw something that came out that had the top the collectives that had raised the most money, and it was Texas with $22.2 million. If North Carolina's going to have 20 to spend on, now again, they can tell us they're going to spend it on all sports. They're probably putting 95% of it into football and basketball.
Yes,
to pay these guys, and then. And again, it goes. There are a number of different things that formats you can use. You can go after just high priced players, get an individual donor just to bankroll it, or you can try and make everybody happy. And I don't know that's
well. There's obviously shadow money involved here.
Sure.
Everything that goes to the collective is not everything
accounted for,
right? Except in Ohio, where I think the law says you have to report all the NIL deals.
Call it what it is. It's a slush fund. That's what it is.
Shadow money.
That's right.
Shadow money. All right.
Woodward and Bernstein had this. It's a slush fund.
We'll get to the poll questions coming up. We're running short on time, and I want to hear from Chris in Fayetteville. Hi, Chris.
Yo, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hi there.
What's up?
Hey, I grew up in Harrison. Okay, and if you're on your way over to Harrison, you have to go through Alpena.
Correct.
So this is more about your total lack of respect of the law. Okay? So there's a guy on the right side, just as you're pulling into Alpena. He's got a billboard in his yard that says speed trap ahead.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And then on the way back, on the other side of the billboard, it says the money was stolen. That's all I got, boys. Have a good one.
You know,
we've seen that sign.
When we drove over to Mountain Home, Zach was very excited to see that.
As
sign.
you're coming down the hill, it's like, ooh, there it is.
It was like the star tourist attraction.
Yeah. I was very excited to see the stolen money sign and the speed trap sign.
It was great.
It was great.
All right, it's it's almost 4:32 here on Ruscin and Zach, and you folks are here on a great day because DQ's thoughts are
Christmas thoughts
coming up. More Christmas thoughts. Yes, not a list this time. We've already done that. You can go find them on our podcast archives. But something else Christmas related coming up. Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. Once you get it on track with your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide, and you can mention Ruscin and Zach, get 10% off your first package there at Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. Call or text them 479-343-8424, 343-8424, Vici Aesthetics and Wellness.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I am a huge control freak.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Looking for easy holiday gifts for the grown-ups on your shopping list? You're in luck, and so are they. The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is a winner wonderland. Scratch-off tickets make great gifts and start at only $1, and players win more than $1 million every day. Share the gift of winning with everyone on your list. Give scratch-offs. They're easy fun with a chance of easy money. Join the winner wonderland. Gift, scratch, and win today. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
This holiday season, make your meal stress-free with Richard's Country Meat Market. From prime rib to pork crown roast, beef tenderloin, fresh fish, and more, Richard's has the best meats for your holiday feast. Plus, don't forget the sides, deli trays, and homemade desserts like pies, cookies, and banana pudding, just like Grandma's. For ultimate convenience, order Richard's complete meals with curbside pickup. Call 479-443-0000. Visit Richard's at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville or online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com. Richard's Country Meat Market, where your holiday meals begin.
To you, a tractor isn't a toy. It's a tool, and you use it all the time. For every application on every job site, or for all the small jobs around your farm. If you're tired of big payments on those tools, it's time to check out a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company. With a new TYM, you can get the reliability you need for every job. If you also need something that's versatile, you have to check out the TYM and all the available attachments. It's perfect for any job. And most importantly, you want something that's affordable. Get a new tractor with the same features and capability for less. A new TYM from Tatum Motor Company is unmatched in affordability. Go ahead, compare prices. You'll see the best value is a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri, and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Are you going to start the new year dealing with the same old joint pain, losing sleep, not able to take walks or do what you love because of your knees or hips? Don't do it. Take action now to get the pain relief you deserve for 2025. Call QC Kinetics now. Say goodbye to shoulder and back pain. QC Kinetics local medical professionals are waiting for you. Their advanced protocols in regenerative medicine have helped tens of thousands of people. QC Kinetics uses the healing properties of your own body to attack the root cause of your pain, revitalizing your joints so you can move again. This is the future of medicine. If you've been told surgery is your best or maybe only option, you deserve a second opinion. Find out if all natural regenerative medicine is right for you. Call QC Kinetics. The consultation is free and you can use HSA and FSA dollars. Hey, get started now. Call QC Kinetics 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. That's QC Kinetics 479-999-1234.
Have you been suffering with foot pain, knee pain, lower back pain, or plantar fasciitis? Do you feel like you're putting your life on hold? And maybe you've even tried all kinds of remedies with no relief. You might even be considering surgery like Kathleen.
I was buying new shoes every 3 months. It was terrible. I was in tears a lot. It hurt that bad. For 2 years, I was watching these commercials thinking, this can't be real. You know, you're never going to find out if you don't try. So my legs and my feet do not hurt like they did before Good Feet.
And Dave is also a satisfied customer of the Good Feet store.
Whether you're young or old, these are life-changing. I've tried the rest. The best is Good Feet.
You have nothing to lose except for your pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication, and no waiting. Good Feet arch supports are available today. Come in and see what we can do for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. Walk-ins are welcome.
At Mach 1 Financial Group, we're proud to be fiduciary financial advisors. That means we're dedicated to putting your interest first, offering advice that's transparent and tailored to your goals. No hidden agenda, just trusted guidance you can rely on. This year, partner with a team you can trust. Visit Mach1FG.com to connect with one of our fiduciary advisors today. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
The holidays are here, and there's no better place to celebrate this season than Mockingbird Kitchen in Fayetteville. Warm up with festive favorites like their house-smoked duck breast or indulge in their famous Mockingburger. Pair your meal with a seasonal cocktail or local craft beer. Open Wednesday through Sunday for lunch, dinner, or weekend brunch, Mockingbird Kitchen has something for everyone. Whether you're dining in or ordering takeout, Mockingbird Kitchen is the perfect spot to gather this holiday season. Mockingbird Kitchen, modern Ozark cuisine at its finest.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Okay, we continue here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app at 22 minutes until 5 o'clock. And this is your drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
God, that was boring.
Another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
They're so big, but so weirdly shaped.
Woo pig.
Okay.
DQ's gonna hate that one. Probably get deleted.
This update from
what you got?
ESPN.
Spin the magazine.
Bill Belichick is finalizing a deal to become the new head coach at North Carolina, according to Pete Thamel, Chris Lowe, and Adam Schefter.
He's already moved on to Syracuse.
It's on to Syracuse. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, he's the. I pray for the fine people in the Chapel Hill press corps. It's going to be tough dealing with that guy. So good luck. Wish you well. I'm sure the press conference will be. He may be the first person in the history of college athletics to lose the press conference.
Oh no,
he sucks at them. He's terrible.
Yeah, there's a lot of coaches. There've been coaches around here that have lost the press conference.
No. Everybody wins the press conference, and if they don't, it's like a fight in Vegas. They just fix it.
Musselman lost the press conference. Remember, we couldn't see him. They had the video board.
But that wasn't his fault.
Well, he wasn't that
not
interesting either.
But that's not on him. Look, you can't win a press conference, but you can certainly lose one. That was not on him. I can't think of a coach that went in and just completely jacked up the press conference where they had to issue some sort of retraction the next day.
Hey, North Carolina trying something different. I mean, it may be a colossal failure. I don't know, but at least they're trying something different.
They're trying something.
They know their lot in life, which is we're not any good at football.
Isn't this what they tried to do with Mac Brown? Was get a washed up retread and roll him out there?
But Mac Brown has one title. Bill Belichick won 7 Super Bowls. So.
Right, and Mac has the one title in
6 Super Bowls,
the sport in which now Belichick is participating in.
Well, I don't know. It might work. Might not work.
Christian,
I don't know.
Christian has pointed out Nate Oates lost his press conference. That was not a great one.
Well, how's that working out? A
Dana
Final Four
Altman,
later.
we're being told lost the press conference. Did he lose the press conference, or did he just get out of town?
It was pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. You know, they never do documentaries on the interesting parts of Arkansas athletics.
No.
Like the day Dana Altman was hired and then quit the next day.
No.
Or the
there's none of
Petrino
that.
thing. They never do it on the interesting stuff. It's always, hey, remember that time in '86 and blah, 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 blah.
It's Chris Farley on SNL. Remember that time when
Stupid.
it's boring.
They need to put me in charge of this crap. I'll get the interesting stories out there that people want.
I think the day Jack Crow was fired, that 24-hour window.
Exactly.
Man,
Exactly.
from losing to the Citadel on a fumble recovery to Jack Crow being fired the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll never see it, but that would be interesting to me.
Where's that footage when ESPN was here behind the scenes when that guy got thrown off the team for the gun charges back in 2000,
That's
whatever
a problem,
it was?
Yeah.
Where's that footage?
That will never see the light of day.
Oh, come on. No. Oh man, I would do stories on interesting stuff. You know what I mean? The problem is there's just not enough of it to be sustainable. You know, there's like 5 of them, and you know you can't. It's that's not a sustainable thing. So you can't do it. But you know, I don't want a title. I don't want to show on winning. I want to show on the interesting stuff when they screwed it up royally. That's what we want. That's what the people want. That's what they want.
All right, we've got a quest here.
Yeah.
Disappointed in the 479 has asked, what is the taste of a mushroom comparable to? He's never eaten a mushroom, but his wife wants him to try one.
Okay, wait a minute. How is this mushroom being
Yeah,
prepared?
and that's the key. Is in what context are we eating the mushroom? You're not just going to eat a mushroom. If you're having it with a steak,
delicious.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are not something that you go out of your way to eat a ton of. I like the stuffed mushrooms when you put like something in the middle, whether it's cheese or whatever. Those are always really, really good.
Well,
I need more. He's saying fried mushrooms.
I mean, it's worth a
but
shot
that's
if it's
kind
fried.
of like a cop out,
Yeah, that's a side. But if you're going to try a fried mushroom, just
Try
dip
it
it in ranch.
Yeah, put it in ranch.
Yeah,
You'll
put
be
it in
fine.
ranch. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Yeah,
You're not going to die. All right, it'll be okay.
Well, now his wife is feeding it to him, so maybe.
Oh, maybe she poisoned the mushroom.
Yeah, there's always that.
Hey, check that life insurance, pal. Make sure you make sure everything's on the up and up there.
Now, this is a good question. Disappointed. Is your wife wearing a tie-dye shirt?
Oh yeah, it could be.
See, you got that joke.
Could be the trippy mushrooms. Yeah.
Because I guarantee you that you will enjoy them if that's the case.
Could be. All right, let's get to DQ's thoughts here on something else Christmas related. We are 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 weeks
2 weeks
away.
from today.
2 weeks from today, it's happening.
Wow.
It's the big day.
Wow.
It's the big one. So DQ, take it away.
Okay. I do apologize. Now I'm realizing all of my things the last few weeks have been Christmas themed.
It's all right.
Sorry about that.
It's very timely. If you did this in April, it wouldn't make sense. But now it makes sense.
I love Christmas. And I have a definitive, the best movie. I will not take any other arguments about best Christmas movie.
Here we go.
Like funny, sentimental, blah blah blah.
Careful.
I only watched this movie for the first time a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But It's a Wonderful Life is hands down the only Christmas movie. If you only watch one Christmas movie throughout the Christmas season, it needs to be that. It is good. It is funny. It makes you cry at the end and in the middle. It is so good.
In the middle?
Yeah, whenever all the bad stuff is happening to him. Last time
Why?
I watched It's a Wonderful Life, it was the third
middle?
time I was watching it. I cried so much.
Really? That's like your pinnacle of holiday moviedom.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I think I don't say this about a lot, so I log every single movie I watch.
Whoa, wait,
Whoa! Stop, I'm saving it. I don't want to get into it now because I'm saving it because I've logged every single movie I've watched this year. Okay? So that'll be...
Are you awarding like Oscars?
No,
like
no.
like Olivia Awards? That'd be
yeah,
good.
something like that.
Okay.
So I'll do that whenever the closest Wednesday is to the new year. Don't worry. I've already planned this out. But so
That may be next Wednesday for us, by the way.
yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
So I log
All right.
all these movies. So there aren't many times when I watch a movie that I think is perfect. And this one is perfect.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Donna Reed's hot, man.
Rambo was perfect.
Oh, please.
It's so good.
Oh.
I don't know. It's better than any of like the funny Christmas movies, which are great, some of them. But they don't capture the spirit of Christmas as much as these sentimental movies, I guess. My dad is a big fan of Miracle on 34th Street.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I like it. It gets a little boring.
Derek,
So does Jackie. Miracle on 34th Street.
Derek, what's the best Christmas movie? It's Four Christmases.
No.
It's not
No.
that
It's
one's
very
not
good.
The best.
It's
very
very good.
funny movie.
It's not the best. I don't know. It's one of either two. It's either Christmas Story or Christmas Vacation. It's a jump. It's a jump ball. It's a jump ball.
Story is so bad.
Ugh.
I hate the Christmas Story.
You hate the Christmas Story?
Yes, I think it sucks. I hate, what's his name? Ralphie?
Oh, yeah, Ralph.
I hate him.
Watch your mouth, young lady.
You know they never give the dad's name. He's just the old man.
Yeah,
he has no name. He has
Right.
no name in that thing. Yeah.
No, because the dad sucks, Ralphie sucks, the brother and the mom suck. Everyone in that movie is horrible.
What did Randy do?
Randy just couldn't put his arms down.
I do like him waddling down the street.
See? So it doesn't suck.
No, that movie is.
Scott Farkas sucks.
That movie is
the
bad.
Scott Farkas affair. He had yellow eyes. For God's sake, he had yellow eyes. DQ, I'm
Wow.
only going to, for the next 2 weeks, I'm only quoting the Christmas Story.
I like Christmas Vacation.
Oh, God. You're not my movie girl. You're not my movie girl. You don't know movies.
But she logs the movies.
I love movies.
Logging the movies is some sort of mental illness.
You're right. So I use an app to log them.
Oh, my God.
And so I don't want to get too far into it, but I get so annoyed when I go on the app to log a movie, and you can see like everyone who's ever posted a movie review of the movie on this app. I hate when they're like actual serious movie reviews. I'm just like, write something funny and move on. That's what I do. But yeah,
Wow.
It's a Wonderful Life, best one.
Okay.
A Christmas Story, possibly the worst one.
You could not be more wrong.
I watched Fred Claus for the first time last year. I didn't like that one that much. It
That's the
scared
one I
you
need to
think
watch.
Fred Claus is worse than the Christmas
It
Story?
scared me.
I need to watch
What
that
about
one.
Bad Santa? Is that better than a Christmas
I don't
Story?
like any of these like bad. No, I don't. No, I don't like any of the raunchy movies like that.
Aaron in Fayetteville is right. We're going to wear you out with Christmas Story quotes. That's exactly right. I have a mission now.
To my brother George,
Okay.
the richest man in town.
And my second thing that I wanted to talk about is this is a question I'm asking you guys and like the listeners. Do you only decorate for Christmas in your living room, or does it go to other parts of the house?
No.
It's everywhere.
Because I feel like if it's not if it's outside the living room, it's kind of just like a waste. That's my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
It's my opinion. I'm not knocking
Yeah.
anyone who does it. I'm just saying. Because in the
I'm with you.
kitchen, I feel like the kitchen, you don't have a lot of room to spare in the kitchen.
Mhm.
So putting more decoration in it, I don't know.
Okay.
That's my opinion. but
Derek.
But we
Yeah.
already have decorations
Go ahead.
in our living room and like on the mantle and stuff at my house.
Oh, you got a mantle. Wow.
Yeah, we have a fireplace.
Derek, your brother-in-law, has texted me.
Yeah.
He says the perfect Christmas movie is the Muppet Christmas Carol.
It's good. It's not the best, though.
I think it's maybe time to put him down. Obviously, the whole kiddom thing is really starting to wear on him a little bit.
It's good. It's not the best, though.
It's fine.
No. No.
Go
You know,
on,
I
DQ.
had a movie take. Again, I was listening to a Jason Reitman conversation, the director, and I had my mind blown last night. Back to the Future is not about time travel. You know what it's about?
Tell me.
If I went back in time into high school, would me and my dad be friends? That's what the movie's about.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, this is what he said.
He got chased by Libyan terrorists. It was a total accident.
I kind of agree it's not about time travel.
That's right.
But I don't know about being friends with your...
Excuse me. Can we look at the facts of the case here? He
plot-
was being chased by Libyan terrorists in a DeLorean. You made a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Don't mistake the setting for the plot.
Ugh.
The plot is...
He didn't intentionally go back. Oh, God, we're going to do this for an hour. He didn't
had to-
intentionally go back in time. It was a total mistake.
No, but that's the...
No, it's not.
It's
no.
the
No,
way, it's the
not.
method to get to the core question, which is if I was in high school...
No, he was just trying to get back to 1985. He said it several times. He just wanted to get back to 1985. He's got a girl. Is she pretty? Doc, she's beautiful. Come on. Don't fall for this. We're doing revisionist history on this stuff.
No.
No.
You know, that is kind of the theme of the movie. I changed my mind.
Yeah, it is, isn't
because
it?
George was a loser. Or wait, no. He was a loser when he went back to the
Well, when
present.
they changed it, when he spoiler alert, when he hit Biff, he became cool. But before that, he was a loser. So yeah, that's they put the sign on his back and they kicked him. The whole thing. Yeah,
I can't do this.
That's what the movie's all about.
It's not about that. It was
it
a
is.
total
It is about
accident that.
that
He went backwards.
You're
he
not
didn't do
going
any of
deep-
it intentionally.
You're not going deep enough. You need to get in touch with your emotions, Seth,
Listen,
and to go deeper.
The whole time travel thing, he wasn't even supposed to be in the car. He just happened to be there. It's totally by accident. Doc was supposed to be in the car. Remember, he was going to go 30 years into the future. You'll see things beyond his lifetime.
Or the theme is like the severity of our everyday actions.
Now that I would buy.
Because of how it can affect
That
our
I would
future.
buy.
Actions
but he's
have
not going back to
consequences.
find out if he and his dad would be friends. He hit him with the car.
You're getting upset.
He didn't hit him with the car.
Yeah, no, his grandfather hit him with the car.
Right. That
One of these damn kids in a road. He's a peeping Tom.
How many kids did old man Bane run over?
Exactly.
You know what he said? He said there.
Another one of these damn kids.
What is he? Is he just running over people left and right?
This really has me upset. This makes me upset.
Here's the
that is not the point of the story.
That is the plot of the whole thing.
No, it is not.
That's right.
He didn't do it intentionally. He was there by happenstance.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Then he had to correct all of it because his brother started disappearing in the photo.
Matt has texted in a first timer. DQ's movie takes are spot on. A Christmas
you
Story
suck.
equals trash.
No, Matt, go
Matt.
take a lap. Go take a lap.
Tune in a couple weeks to give my year movie review.
DQ, this will make you uncomfortable. Your mom's texted. His mom was hot for him.
She did say yuck.
Yeah, but she didn't know. She didn't know who he was.
Well, she thought he was Calvin Klein.
That's right. That's what his underwear said. Never seen purple underwear before, Calvin.
Calvin. Calvin.
Or maybe your friends call you Cal. All right, thank you, DQ. Good work. You got him stirred up again. This is what we like.
That's my only goal.
I don't like this.
The secret sauce has been revealed.
I don't like this.
You gave out the 11 herbs and spices, DQ.
like
How
this.
dare you?
No.
All right. We'll return here. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky on ESPN Arkansas. Stay where you are.
It's Wednesday, December 11th, just 2 weeks until Christmas. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News, live, local, late-breaking update. We've got local and state politics to talk about. Our Valerie Zhang tells us about an economic development plan from Arkansas Governor Sarah Sanders. And our Brett Rains has the latest after the Fort Smith Board of Directors fired longtime city administrator Carl E. Gefkin. Our Jacob Murphy also breaks down a new SNAP proposal. SNAP stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And in sports, the Hardwood Hogs notched their biggest win of the young season, topping Michigan last night at MSG. Tonight we're going to have more on that and which colleges some of the top local high school football players will be taking their game. Get your news now at 4029tv.com or with our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Looking for durable and stylish fences for your home or business? Thomas Fence has you covered with over 30 years of trusted experience. Thomas Fence specializes in building high-quality residential and commercial fences across Northwest Arkansas. From secure electric gates to classic wooden and ornamental fences, Thomas Fence delivers lasting craftsmanship that enhances any space. Call Thomas Fence today for a free estimate on your next project, 479-636-4732, or visit thomasfence.com.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home, quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Time for another incredible episode of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Is your furnace making loud noises? Is it keeping you warm?
Is soot collecting near the furnace register?
Seriously, is it keeping you warm?
Well, shiver no more.
Shiver no more?
Shiver no more. Call Stith Plumbing and HVAC. We'll get you warm and comfortable.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or find us online at smarterguys@stith.com. Tune in again to hear Zach say,
Shiver no more. It's my slogan for the winter.
On the next incredible episode of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Oh, man.
Coach, are you okay in there?
Just flushed my keys down the toilet. Now I can't get in my car or house. What am I going to do?
Coach, I've been telling you, call Papa Lock. They'll get you a new set of keys and have you back on the road in no time.
Thanks, DQ. I'm calling Papa Lock right now.
Now what?
I can't find my phone.
Aw, Coach.
I'm going in.
Papa Lock. Your keys, your car, your house, your sanity. Call 479-444-9900.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs.
and the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Vin DeBona. So funny. Speaking of things we'll delete, there's. No, I don't care. Make fun of me all day. I don't
making fun of you. It's fun.
I live to entertain, and if people can laugh at my expense, then it's all worthwhile.
God, that's boring.
Thank you. Forgot about that one. It's so good.
Yeah. I went through a little rotational change today, so.
Yeah.
Bring back some new ones, bring back some classics, some new ones added in. It's great.
It's like top 40 radio. You got to keep, the wheels going.
As bad as my facial hair is, my chest hair is pretty solid.
I remember that.
That's gross.
I remember that.
Ugh.
Did we do the drive home? No, we didn't.
No,
do it.
not yet.
Hello. All right. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
This is how it ends.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home?
boy.
Give us a jingle. Or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888 Sparky.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Why are you just staring at me? He started it.
He started it. You always start it.
Start what?
Everything.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah, it's a really, really good one.
Okay,
Many of you have dove into the world of sports gambling.
That is what started all of this.
It really did. That was our
That
first
one
one.
right
yeah.
there.
Well, that and Woo Pig. Woo Pig was pretty early on, too. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I have a couple of things for you here. This, according to the experts, this is a surprise.
Okay.
Addison Nichols, offensive lineman, Arkansas, portaling.
Ah.
This is the experts are saying this one is not part of the plan. And they are reportedly, the Athletic is reporting Bill Belichick is going to get a 3-year, $30 million deal at North Carolina.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Colton's texting, not Fog, but our Colton.
Our Colton, yes.
He says, here on a Wednesday in the 4th hour of our Lord, he would love to hear how the evil Dr. Nill has been meddling with the money in Fayetteville. Larry seems to be missing in action.
Today, on a special episode of Larry and Sam, Dr.
Well,
Nill.
Sam would go first, right? Because, he's the head coach.
Yeah, but
Larry's
Larry's the star.
Larry's the star, but, he's the sidekick in this.
Excuse me. It wasn't Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. It was Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, all right?
Yes, but there was Lenny and Squiggy, and who was the funny one? Squiggy.
I don't know. Shirley.
DQ, that's from Laverne and Shirley. That's probably a
Probably on
reference.
Pluto TV somewhere if you want to watch that. I think it is, actually. I don't know. Oh, man. Let's see here. There was something I wanted to read.
You were
here.
talking about Addison Nichols not being part of the plan, and I interrupted you. I'm sorry about that.
Well, yeah, this is another portal here, and I'm on the. I'm looking at the people reacting to this online, and it's going. Let's just say everybody has already forgotten that they beat Michigan last night. It's all gloom, despair, and agony again.
I think maybe for our own mental health, maybe we should take a step back and say, okay, this is happening, but there will be players coming in. We need to focus on them and who's reporting Arkansas offers. Maybe that will be better for your mental health.
Focus on the ones you got, not the ones you don't.
Let us meddle with the guys that are leaving and figure all that stuff out. You out there, you focus on the good. Let us worry about the bad stuff.
I can find one commonality here.
Okay.
Not one person in their social media farewell has mentioned Bobby Petrino by name. Not one.
Yeah.
Not one.
Yeah.
All you people out there, maybe Sam's not the problem. Maybe Bobby is. Maybe that's what it is.
That. You don't have to be a gumshoe to figure that
So
out.
now you have to do this rationale of this is the man I love, but he's also causing destruction on the other thing that I love. So what do I do? What side do I land on here?
Well, let's be honest. He's looking for a very specific type of personality and player. And he was handed a lot of these guys. So it would be a natural progression for him to say, you're not necessarily in my plans going forward. The Braylon Russell thing is weird because Bobby would have been in on that recruitment, and now a year later, he's hopping in and out of the portal. That was weird, but I think it's natural. Yes, it's stunning that he's probably those exit interviews were not kind. He doesn't appear to be someone who's going to sugarcoat things. It wasn't great. We appreciate your time here, but you're not in our plans going forward. And maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're just cleaning house, pushing the plunger, and just saying, look, we like our coaching staff, we like some of the players on our team, but we've got to get better in multiple areas.
So, and this is something that I don't think anybody's come at it from this angle. No one has considered on any website or on X or Rumble or any of these things. No one has considered that maybe 6-6, they're not happy with it, and they're moving these people out because they want to be better
because
than 6-6.
They were 6-6.
Has anyone considered that?
Yeah, and yes, I did. And the offensive line thing. Look, they weren't good.
No.
So are you losing mid players? Okay,
you got to start
fine.
there. Like you got to start there, and it's going to be obviously portal because they didn't get anybody really in the in the signing class, they don't really have anybody on campus. I guess Carmona's probably coming back. I think, but I mean,
we hope
you got to get and then so that whole thing. I mean, they're like the Rockettes, right? Like, how do you get in sync? Well, reps. You can't rep it enough in the spring, and if you can get them here for the bowl practices, which you probably can't, but I mean, like. You can't have in September. This is not a typical September coming up.
No, it's not.
You have real games in September this year.
Yes.
You got to have your bleep together pretty early on next year, or not only are you not going to work here, your AD is not going to work here either. So this is a very big. Next 12 months here.
This is the biggest offseason they've had in a very long time because there are a lot of things that are going to be put on trial next football season.
Oh.
The head coach certainly you can't. I don't think anyone's going to be satisfied with 6-6 in their in going into 2025 versus that schedule. I think 6-6 probably in a normal year that's an 8-4 year, but I think the optics right now are bad. You are one of the. I mean, you lead the SEC in players in the portal.
No.
You're one of the leaders in the country. You're in the top 10 as far as players in the portal. And I know the questions were being asked. Well, I thought these players loved Sam Pittman. Yes, but this is a business now, and some of these players have to look at it and say, "This is strictly business. I may like playing for him, but I'm not taking a pay cut."
And the relationship between organization and fans has never been worse. It has never been worse.
Well, there's no relationship
precisely,
at all.
Yeah.
I mean, they've pushed. What they've done is they've gone and they're like the government. They've insulated themselves to a point where they feel they don't have to answer to anybody.
Right. That's right.
We have still blindly gone along with it. At some point, the people are going to rise up and say, you know what, enough's enough, and I'm done with this.
Yes.
And then, then what happens is, the new regime gets pushed, or this regime gets pushed out. A new one comes in, and they pat you on the head. They tell you you're special, rub your belly, and then they do the exact same thing.
They'll topple this regime.
Yeah, I mean let's tear
knock
down
the
some
statues over.
Yeah, let's take down some statues or something. I don't know. This is going to be one of the most intriguing off seasons because they weren't good this year. They were okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, fine. If you guys watch the tape, that's Sam's thing. You don't watch the tape. Well, I see it every Saturday. If you're going to push the plunger, you better restock the cupboard
with the same amount of preparation. Well, I guess there'll be more practice for Taylon Green with the bull, but
who's he throwing to?
But
these aren't productive practices.
Well, that's my point. Like reps. Familiarity, continuity, all these sorts of things have been bandied about. Continuity is completely out the window. You've got the quarterback and the left tackle and nobody else, really. I mean, that's what you have.
Honestly, if I'm them, KJ Jackson plays every snap of the bowl game. I'm not putting Taylon Green out there because there's nothing that's going to come out of this that's going to be productive. Most of the guys on the roster probably aren't going to be there next year.
But
you don't have 60% or 80% of your offensive line's gone, and they were bad.
I understand that. let me also propose to you: if you put KJ Jackson on TV, will other people try and poach him away from you?
Or they're going to look at that and go, "I can play there."
Well, I think they're trying that approach, and it's resulting in what we have now. Hey, we need you here. That's the pitch, and it's one and done. Everybody's one and done. They got more one and dones than Cal ever had at basketball.
Another thing, and you talk about KJ Jackson. I'm surprised that we aren't seeing a lot of quarterbacks in the portal reporting Arkansas offers. They're not. It does not appear, at least today, that they're going to bring anybody in.
They're rolling with these guys. Yeah,
they're going to roll with Taylor Green and the two freshmen and KJ Jackson, which. Okay. I mean, the two freshmen are talented, but they're not going to. You're not going to roll them out there. Either one of them is not ready to take on the schedule that they're going to face in 2025, and I don't think KJ Jackson is either. But again, if it were me, Taylor Green is going to be in civvies. He is not playing in that bowl game because I don't want him. I don't want to risk anything with him. If he's my guy going forward, I want him in one piece when we go to spring practice in March. This is too dicey. 80% of your offensive line's gone. Your tight ends are gone. Your wide receivers are gone. I mean, who's there? No. For Taylor Green, that's way too risky. He takes one hit. I mean, and your whole 2025 is screwed up.
Pete in Springdale has text into the program. Maybe they didn't mention Bobby on the way out because they left him a note on the way out in the building.
Yes. Yeah, Bobby likes to do that.
God, you guys are brutal. I didn't even think of that, and I'm a punk ass. I mean, good Lord, wow, that's something right there.
Wow. If you don't know the story, I mean, when he walked out of the Atlanta Falcons locker room and into Arkansas's open arms, he left a note in the players' locker room. He quit on him 14 games into the season. Didn't sit well with a lot of the professional players. Joey Harrington was one of the most outspoken about it. So, I mean, you can say what you want. I mean, it happened.
Go look up Mike Zimmer's reaction to this too.
Yeah,
from
that's
back
another person that wasn't very, very happy about it.
He was very upset about that.
Anyway, as I've said multiple times, and this is factual. This is not me picking on him. Every job the guy has ever had, he's left it worse than when he found it, except the last one. He's left under weird circumstances. Something got sideways, and he's left. I mean, he tried to usurp Tommy Tuberville on a plane. He tried to get Tommy Tuberville out of the Auburn.
Oh, but he's changed. He's a grandpa
he's a changed
now,
man.
Zach.
He's a changed man.
He's a changed man.
Now, I will give him this. The job he did up in Missouri was a heck of a job. That program was nowhere, and he got him to the playoffs twice.
Yeah, that
was a heck of a job. Maybe we've seen the error of his ways, but I don't know. I mean, the story's going to be written here at over the next 18 months or so. I don't know. I have my doubts as you go forward. And going back to the Taylor Green thing, look, I mean, job one is having him ready to go in March when you go to spring practice. You have to have that guy, and he and Bobby have to be in lockstep. I'll give you this year as a bunny. This was a year where they were learning. You got to be in lockstep because that schedule is unrelenting.
I also wonder if some regulation is coming and everybody is just trying to grab as much cash as they can before the faucet is turned off. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like the example I can give you is like when vaping came along, there were like no rules, right? So like everybody grabbed as many like vaping, advertising dollars as they could because it was, hey, just grab all the cash before they regulate it. And then they regulated, and it's like that. It's like
this is the crypto argument. I mean, it's buy as much as you can you can.
The bank vault is open. Everyone come grab as much as you can before someone figures it out and closes it. Maybe that's another element that's going on in college athletics right now is people are having an opportunity to grab as much cash as they can before they turn that machine off. And they're going for it.
I don't disagree with that at all. I mean, that's a strong possibility that you've got guys that are, when July 1, when all of this comes in, you better have your bank account set because you're going to be living in a different world on July the 2nd.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's just something that I've been poking around in my head for a little bit.
No,
I think
I think you're onto something there. I think there are some guys, but
it's human nature, right? Like if a door is open with a bunch of money in it, go grab as much as you can, right?
Sure,
I mean,
absolutely. But you're also in an era where all of these kids at some point, going into college football, I'm talking about the high-end kids, maybe not, the lower-end kids, but the high-end kids have always been told how special they are. They get somewhere, and the reality is there's a bunch of dudes just as good as you, and you're like fifth on the depth chart. Well, now all of a sudden, why can't I get on the field? And they don't ask the question, well, why am I not getting on the field? They're just going to go search for a new place where they can possibly get on the field. There's something to be said for sticking around and developing. That's the thing that's missing in college football, and we're going to start seeing that when guys get to the NFL, the lack of players that are being developed and learning a system and sticking with a program. I think in a couple of years you're going to start to see that in the NFL where guys are just can't miss guys are just going to start washing out by the dozens. Especially at like the quarterback position. You shouldn't be bouncing around, man. Make the smart choice first. Stick with it. And if you're good, the NFL will find you. They're really good at that.
Yeah. It's that's the other thing. Like I get, Bill Belichick is talking about how I'm going to get people, I'm going to get people to the NFL. Well, that's what every coach always says. So that's not really great. You're offering the same thing everybody else offers.
Sure.
Why are you going to be different than everybody else? It's another thing he's going to have to because if you have 5 coaches come in your living room and you're the next Travis Hunter or whatever, they're all 5 going to say that. So
sure they are.
Why are you different? Because you got some Super Bowl rings? Okay, but you never done it in college before. I mean, it goes without saying. It's a weird time, and
Gilligan's right. Gilligan's right. This is a good analogy. It's the Bumble and Tinder culture. You just swipe right if you're not unhappy with where you are.
Yeah.
You can throw your name into the portal like you're going to get contacted if anybody's ever heard of you.
Yeah.
Yep. And who would you rather sit with Bobby Petrino and hear all the things you did wrong, or go to Lane Kiffin, who's only going to tell you all the things you want to hear in the recruiting process, and then it's going to be the same situation once you get there.
Right. It's interesting.
Boy, that was a lot
for sure.
of sports. I think
it
blacked
really
out
was.
for a minute.
Can we go back to DQ hating the Christmas story and how
Let's
people
go back
are defending her? It's amazing.
I know. Who are these border ruffians that are defending DQ's stupid take about it's a wonderful life. It's fine. You know what? If it was so great, put it in color.
They did.
It is in color.
And it sucked.
No, it's fine.
It sucked.
Well, that's a question, DQ. Do you like your It's a Wonderful Life in black and white or in color?
I do prefer it in color.
Oh, really?
I will say.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
I prefer
it's a very
Miracle on 34th Street in color too.
Wow, that's a very young person's attitude.
It's a very, very Gen Z
I
take.
don't mind the black and white. I can deal with it. I like it. My favorite scene though, DQ, is when they're dancing and the swimming pool opens up. I love that part.
Yes.
I love
Are there
that
any
part.
explosions?
No.
Anybody get gunned down in a parking lot? It's not Die Hard, man. It's not Die Hard.
You're going Die Hard. Okay.
I love Die Hard. I love Die Hard.
I mean, everybody loves Die Hard to a certain extent. I mean,
Bruce Willis said he said it is a Christmas movie.
I watched I like the TV specials. Maybe more than a lot of the Christmas movies. So I've already seen Rudolph this year, which I enjoy.
I
Cornelius.
love
Rudolph, yeah. And
why isn't that the best?
Well, it's TV.
So
it's 1 hour.
Yeah, it's not very long.
Yeah, it's Rankin Bass. It's different. Now, have you seen Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
I guess not.
Okay, all right. They run that one too. I watched that for the first time last year, and it's good. It's good. I like it. Charlie Brown's very
show
good
for me, by the way.
Charlie Brown's very good.
I've never
Yes, it
seen
is.
Charlie Brown.
Oh man, you've never seen Linus quote scripture?
I've never seen the Christmas one or the Great Pumpkin.
Oh yeah. Don't waste your time on the Great Pumpkin.
No,
The
the
Christmas
Great
one's where
Pumpkin
it's
is
at though. That's a good one. What's the other? Oh, I watched Frosty, the cartoon.
I love that one too.
Oh yeah.
He's so cute.
Yeah. Messy.
Zach's head are in his hand.
That's right. Yeah.
This show has been very upsetting to me.
That magician is terrible though. Oh,
He is. He sucks.
This has been very, very, very upsetting.
I
to
do
me.
like all the Santa Claus movies.
Oh, all three.
All three.
Well, okay.
I think
all right.
I think they're all good.
I don't think I've seen 2 or 3. I've seen
2,
one.
in my opinion, is the best one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think my ranking of the Santa Claus movies honestly goes 2, 3, 1.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The third one has Jack Frost. He's a real villain.
Martin Short. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I love the Santa Claus.
Why are you so mean?
My mom. So do you remember those iPods that had the scroll thing?
Yeah.
I don't know how or why, but my mom, I guess, had bought the Santa Claus digital movie, Santa Claus 3, and I would watch it on her iPod.
Wow.
Like a little small screen of the Santa Claus.
What happened?
Wow. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Santa Claus. I liked it. I'd never seen 2 or 3 though.
You know why?
And you know what I watched last year for the first time? Christmas with the Cranks. Pretty good.
With Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, and Tim Allen and Dan Aykroyd. Yeah. And who's the old guy across the street? Oh man, he was in The Jerk. I can't think of it now.
Steve Martin?
No. He was Iron Balls McGinty in The Jerk. Oh.
Here's a text out of Oklahoma City via Seoul, South Korea.
Yeah.
Santa Claus 2 before 1 DQ. We cannot have this.
The first one isn't that good to me. I
Abner
think the
points
second
out-
one where he has to rush to get married is much better.
Okay.
Because that's the plot.
Well, that's why Zach doesn't like.
That's the plot of the Santa Claus 2. Is there is a clause
Yes.
that to wear the suit he has to have a Mrs. Claus within like 5 years or so.
Yeah.
Now, Abner says that Tim Allen was good as Santa Claus, but he was better as Chuck Norris. DQ?
I don't understand how you guys can't see it.
Can't see it.
No one sees it.
I can't see it.
Not one person
No,
sees
someone
this.
texted in and said yes.
Can't
that
see it.
They agreed.
That person is clearly under the influence of something.
Trophy Hawk, Polar Express.
Boy, that's a touchy subject around here.
Yeah, let's go to the locker room and get the latest on
I
Polar
don't like
Express.
that one that much.
That's fine.
The characters scare me a bit.
It drags on a bit too.
Yeah.
You know, like they're on that train forever. My God, get off the train already.
I don't like the animation style they used.
Yeah.
I do like Tom Hanks playing every single character.
Okay, yeah.
I thought that
They got
was
a deal?
funny.
They got a deal on that. Yeah.
Really?
All right. But yeah, check it out. Rudolph and Frosty. You haven't seen Frosty, man. Come on. What are you doing? Let's see here. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us here. We will let's pause here. Let's take a moment and tell you some important information for your life here on Ruscin and Zach. Venetian Inn, they're ready for you over there in Tawnytown. That homemade pasta, the sauce, meatballs. They've been serving it up that way since 1947. Don't forget the rolls, too, my Lord. Oh, how could you forget the rolls? Venetian Inn, open for lunch and dinner, by the way. 11 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Open for dinner right now. Go check them out there in Tawnytown on 412. You know where they are. They've been there for ages. Arkansas Hall of Fame members. Arkansas Food Hall of Fame members at the Venetian Inn in Tawnytown. Stay with us.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Here's somebody that says we're the Jersey Shore. All right.
Yes, but with less abs.
Or flabs.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappy. Nice spec.
We got puppies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive in Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike
Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN.
Want to know your rights in a divorce, custody, child support case? I'm Jackie Mock with Mock Legal Solutions. Call me today to discuss your options. Start the new year off with a new lease on life for you, and let Santa have her. Mock Legal Solutions, 479-769-1505. Real advice, reasonable price.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Hi, I'm Truett Tollett with WT Equipment in Springfield. As the year ends, we're motivated to move inventory and meet all your equipment needs. Take advantage of year-end pricing on New Holland, Bobcat, Hustler, Steel, and more across our 8 locations in Arkansas and Louisiana. Stop by for a cup of coffee or visit us online at WTEquip.com. Thank you for your business, and we wish you a Merry Christmas, a safe New Year, and a prosperous 2025.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist R.B. Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast out there this evening and overnight. It'll be a little bit chilly out there. Clear skies, lows dropping in the upper 20s by tomorrow morning. As we go throughout the day on Thursday, though, a little warmer. Highs in the mid-upper 50s for us. Sunshine. Really a nice day. A little bit of a south breeze. On Friday, we'll have more cloud cover, so not as warm. Highs more in the low to mid-50s. Dry most of the day until we get to Friday evening and Friday night. That's when the next rain chances arrive, and they'll continue into Saturday morning. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Well, another deal that was in the works happening now, according to On3.
Really?
Rich Rod's going back to West Virginia.
Never should have left in the first place.
Oh, man.
Boy, he's had a real circuitous route, hasn't he, since he left West Virginia? West Virginia was a perennial top 5 team.
Yeah, had Pat White,
Yeah,
Steve
Pat
Slayton.
White, Steve Slayton, who should have won the Heisman. Yeah, unbelievable. And then he goes to Michigan, washes out there. Then remember, he went down to Arizona,
He took
got
the
them
bag.
to the Fiesta Bowl.
That's right. Yep.
And then went to Jacksonville State, and he's the guy to blame for all the hurry up spread offenses. He's the one that developed it. With Charlie Ward and those Florida State teams in the early 90s. He's the guy that Gus took all his stuff from and then added the hurry up element to it. The stuff that Rich Rod was running. The zone read is a Rich Rod thing.
Yeah.
I went down a rabbit hole a couple of years ago on the development of the hurry up spread offense, and it all stems back to Florida State in the early 90s and Rich Rodriguez running they used to call it basketball on grass. They'd spread it 4 wide. Those were the teams that had Warwick Dunn and Tamark Vanover. Kevin Knox was on that team. They didn't play with a tight end. They played with 4 wide receivers and Warwick Dunn, and they just threw it all over the place.
Yeah.
So blame him.
Okay.
If you like the option football and eye football, he's the guy that ruined
Oh,
it.
remember the option?
I love the option.
Wow.
A well-run Steve Taylor at Nebraska option, or Turner Gill, who had a cup of coffee here. Those are great.
Option football with those loosey-goosey mesh jerseys flapping in the wind.
Yeah, the tearaways.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Option football was spectacular.
Oh, man, that was good. All right, DQ, you got the poll questions for us here?
Yes.
Okay.
How long have you owned your phone? 11% said they've owned their phone for more than 5 years, but the majority, with 47%, said 6 months to 2 years.
And it works fine. They don't need to
It's
change
fine.
it all.
Leave it alone. It's fine. Everything's great.
Don't update it.
No.
If you've owned your phone for 5 years or
No,
more.
it'll blow up. That's right. Just leave that red dot on there.
Would you lie on the stand for someone you cared about? 60% of people said yes. 40% said no.
Now, DQ, the question tomorrow is, if you're on the stand, would you rat out your friends? Let's delve into that.
Oh, would you sing? Would you?
Yeah, would you rat out your friends?
Take the deal.
Don't you do that in the privacy of the interrogation room?
No, you do that on the stand.
Well,
rat out
but
your
you
friends.
have to do it on the stand
you
to get
would.
the deal. I mean, that's,
You're a rat. You're a rat.
right. Well, you know what happens.
Yeah. Rats,
And
they wind up in the swamp.
do you say bless you when your pet sneezes?
You should.
54% of people said no. 46% of people said yes.
You know, in
We
polite
live in a
society,
lawless
that you
society.
do.
Yeah, we live in a lawless society.
Of course.
Those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right. Thank you, DQ. Okay. Oh man. Do you know what this is?
Tell me.
39 years ago today, the Super Bowl Shuffle was released.
Oh, we are the Bears.
That's
Shuffling
right.
crew. Shuffling on down, doing it for you.
That's right.
We're so bad. We know we're good. Blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know, we're just shuffling for fun. Shuffling on down for everyone. I know all the
Why
words.
do
to
you
the,
know the
I
words
don't
to the Super Bowl Shuffle?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh,
But I know
man.
the words. And I didn't even know I knew them. I just started singing it, and I know all the words of the Super Bowl Shuffle.
That is,
He's Samurai Mike. He stomps them cold. Middle of the defense. Big and bold.
wow.
I'm not proud of it.
Oh, wow.
Not proud of it at all.
No, I wouldn't be proud of that. No, that's
No,
definitely
not proud.
Yeah.
Whew, that's a tough one. Ooh, I took the L on that one. Yuck.
Oh,
My
yep,
bad. Sorry.
That's what happened. 39 years
Yeah, we're
ago
not
today.
here to cause no trouble. We're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
That's right. They called their shot.
Yep. Middle of the season. And
Yeah.
that spawned this idea that athletes could sing.
Yeah.
And we got Ram It, and,
We did.
which is the height of a football team singing. If you don't know what that is, YouTube, Ram It, Los Angeles Rams. It's right there.
Oh yeah, it'll change your life.
Oh my gosh, will it? I did not have Zach sings the Super Bowl shuffle on my bingo card. Sorry about that.
Hey, that's why you got to come here every day. You never know what's
right.
going to happen on Ruscin and Zach. Okay, there's an ad campaign right there. Abner points out that the amazing Kreskin has died. I did see this earlier.